Yo, 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 it's your boy Marcus Terrell. Mhm. Hey, Marcia, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? Sick. Trying to get trying to get my damn link up here, but it's not active. Yeah, last time you were in here with and my friend, no, I did. I lost my internet got zapped. I was here talking to myself for a good 5 minutes. And I was like, hello, is anybody there? And I'm like, what the heck? So then I go on my phone and it said my internet was gone. And I was like, oh, I was so pissed that day. I was right in the middle of a reading. And I was like, wow, like of all times, it's got to go up. So yeah, that's what happened. I ended up not even coming back because it didn't have, I didn't have internet until the next morning. And they said that they had a update. And when I looked at the, when I looked at the news, it said that they was gonna have an update that was gonna affect the island. So I was like, great. Just because. So yeah, but it's I'm here now. I know, right? Yeah. And the thing is, I had to come back the next day because I had owed some people some questions. Same thing now. I came on earlier today, about 3 hours ago. I came on. Miss you too. I miss coming on here a lot, but I just haven't had the time. But today, like I've had, it's been I caught up with all my work, so I'm kind of free. So I came on like about 3 hours ago, and then I had so many people in here because I haven't been on in a while that I owe two people answers to their questions. They didn't wait, so they just left. They was like, "We'll catch you now. We'll catch you when you come back." And I'm like, "All right." So I left a message to everybody that missed their answers to their questions. Then I told them to email me if they couldn't wait. So now I gotta check that because I forgot that I had offered that. So it's like a never ending story. Like I was like, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. So I was like, oh shit. So I was like, oh, well, I'll come back. That's cool. Yeah, see, they didn't email me, so they're probably gonna come back later, which is cool. But there's always something. If it isn't the internet, it's all or once, all or nothing. But always good though. Um, yeah, they'll be back. Yeah. Um, my mom and dad, they're okay. My dad, he gets gout every now and then, and he's on like a cane, or he's got to wear like flip flops because he can't wear shoes because his feet are so swollen. My mom's getting eye injections because her vision's all messed up. She has like some cataract or some type of shit in the back of her eye, and she says she feels much better today after she got the shot. So she feels better. She says her vision's okay. My sister's still going through her divorce. My nephews are doing great. I'm good. My sister's good. We're just waiting for the divorce to be final, pretty much. They're at the end stages where they're doing the finances, the house, all that type of shit. But hopefully, another month or so, the divorce will be complete. I'm hoping the end of August it'll be done. So I can't take no more of this shit. I'm tired of this divorce shit. I feel like I'm getting a damn divorce with him because I'm involved in this whole situation. So yeah, but it's look, everything's all right. Nobody's drastically, in no bad situation. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm fine. One thing, I can handle the adversity, and I can handle the lies and bullshit people throw at me. So it's all good. I'm used to it now. You're older than me. Once you get to an age, you're like, okay, yeah, whatever. I know this shit. I know this all so well. I know this story before. I feel like as I got older, I realized that people ain't gonna change. The only thing that can change is you, and not deal with them. But otherwise, that I'm just staying focused on what I have to do for myself, for my family, and that's it. I'm just staying positive and staying out of the way of all bullshit. So, otherwise, that I'm good. And how are you and your boys? Good? That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be positive for everybody else. 'Cause some people have a problem with positivity. Boys are great, good to hear. That's good. A couple of my friends and stuff have, family issues and problems, and I pray for them. Make sure they're okay. Things are getting better at work. Well, that's good. I know you had a tough time at work, so I'm glad things are getting better. That's good. That's good to know. Long as it's getting better, that's a good thing. If it's getting worse, then nothing's gonna change. But thank God it's getting better. A lot has happened this year. A lot of things have happened to people that I know. I'm pretty much okay. Like, I've been attacked here and there by people, but I don't really give a shit. Like, people can say whatever they want. My mentality these days is like, yeah, whatever. Life goes on. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. I don't care what you say. Smell you later. I can't be bothered with like petty things anymore. Work has been really good for me. I've been like really busy. Business is good. So it's good. I'm enjoying my summer with my nephews and stuff. Arthur and Janina. Having an affair with a married woman again from his past, and still with Janina and the other woman. Well, there you go. See, he ain't gonna change. Oh, there you go. You know, they ain't gonna change. They're gonna still be the same idiots. That's how they live their life. They live in their life, committing adultery and being stupid and eating, having their cake and eat it too. But all that stuff is like, I try and tell people, like I told my sister, like her mother-in-law and her sister-in-law and her soon-to-be ex-husband, like all those people, they're all the same thing. Yeah, they're pigs too. Like they're all trash. Like they've never, they're not going to evolve. Like some people are just jokes. They're just human beings that are not they're not worthy to be in this world or be breathing. But that's not for us to decide. Unfortunately, people don't have shame. They don't care. But they live a shitty life. We just don't see it. You know what I mean? We're not in their head. We're not in their bodies, and we're not in their minds. See, we have to people have to realize that people like that, they don't sleep at night. They get like 2 to 3 hours sleep, if that, or they have to get super drunk or high to go sleep because their lives are so miserable. And when they sleep, they have nightmares. They have dreams of being in jail or beat up, or like their minds are not in the right place. They get tormented mentally by the devil himself. That's why I'm not really worried about too many things anymore, and too many people or revenge or karma or whether somebody's gonna get theirs. We've had this chat before, like, as much as we can't stand or hate or dislike someone or some people, just know that they're not living the life you are. you know, you know. Yeah, I know. Well, I know that that's what we want to do, but we have to tell ourselves that's not the right thing to do, even though that's our rage in our body, because that's the first instinct a person has, is to go beat the shit out of somebody. But we can beat the shit out of that person all we want. We can't beat sense into them, like, because that's what everybody told me. They're like, people pleaded with me and begged me not to go beat up my brother-in-law. And I was like, you guys, you're not talking to the old Mark, you're talking to me now. I'm not gonna hit him. I'm not gonna beat the shit out of him. I have a business to run. I have a reputation to upkeep. I'm not a violent person, nor am I going to be now. I believe in karma. I believe that God's gonna deal with my light work like he always does. And if you look at my track record, the people that have fucked with me and disrespected me in the last umpteen years have all gotten karma. But they're not gonna die because they disrespected you or me. They're not sleeping right. Their lives are not good. You know that, right? That's their karma. Is their lives are shitty, you know, where we live a real righteous, decent life. We can sleep at night knowing that we have nothing on our conscience. Our conscience free mind is a good mind. When your conscience is bothered all day, all night, you're fucked. You're not gonna get no sleep. And I know I'm on their minds. I'm on these people's minds. You're on their minds too. You know, it's unfortunate because I want to beat the shit out of him. I want to like pulverize his brain and his fucking head and his teeth and his nose and break his body parts into pieces for what he's done to my sister and me and my nephews. But what's that gonna do? Satisfaction for me. But then I'm gonna get karma for fucking beating the shit out of the guy. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Sure, no problem, sweetheart. So I try to be like, karma free. I want to be karma free. I don't want nothing I don't want that shit on my mind. I really don't. And I encourage everybody who's listening or everybody who sees this to understand that that isn't the key. God would deal with them, trust me. God deals with everybody. You just gotta believe it. And then when their karma actually happens and you hear about it, it's either gonna do one or two things. You're gonna laugh and you're gonna say, good, fuck 'em, or you're gonna say, that's not enough. I wish they got more. But that's not up to you. It's up to us to watch. I don't know what it is, but I've been like on a lemonade spree. I've been like drinking lemonade for the past 5, 6 days, but I water it down because it's too sourish. But it's nice though. I like it. Summertime, I drink lemonade. Oh, it is her. Okay. All right. Okay, I just received it. Yes. Okay. Hey, Caddy, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? Hey, hey. All right, Marcia, let me check. Okay, no problem, sweetheart. I'm here. Okay, so Arthur's thoughts about you is, he sees you at, I'm sure he sees you at work. Um, and that's all that matters. Like he sees you at work, and when he sees you, he um he knows that there's no worthwhile change, there's no worthwhile conversation, there's nothing that he needs to say or do. He's still a dog. He's still excessively exaggerating his ideas and his thoughts. And when he saw you, like he's like, I know she thinks I'm a piece of shit. I know she knows I'm a pig. I know she knows this. Like he knows what he runs through his mind of what you think about him. So he's like, yeah, I know she thinks I'm like this bad person, and I'm still following my old ways. I'm still doing everything I did when I was with her. I'm still doing whatever, and I'm not changing for her or anybody. That's his mentality, and that's his thoughts about you is I have to see her at work, and I really don't care. Okay, well there you go. Yeah. All right. Now Janine, on the other hand, she knows that she feels very insecure when she sees you. Like she feels insecure, she feels weak when she sees you because she knows she's being played by Arthur and sharing him, and she doesn't care because all that matters to her is, she lives in denial. Like she feels like because she has Arthur around her that it's okay for her, like she's fine with that. But how she feels about you is like, yeah, I have this guy and she doesn't. And if I want to, I'll get another man. I don't care what she thinks. I know that, I feel insecure when I see her and I feel like, doing evil things to her because I know that I want to and I can, you know? Yeah, exactly. And like I think she wonders if you still talk to Arthur or like you're with another man. Like she wonders what you're doing. Like I think she's kind of like snooping around to see if you're with another guy. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't have no, like I'm getting like she has like no imagination. Like she lacks like some brains. I don't know if I doubt she's smart, but like she seems kind of like, delusional and like has no willpower and would just do dumb shit because she can. There's like a lot of delays and like she's kind of quiet, not saying too much. Yeah, it's like she's trying to find out if you got a man or you're with somebody or if you're fucking one of those guys you're dealing with. Like she's because there must be a man around you that's very powerful and has money, and she's wondering if you're like with that guy because she's seeing you talk to him. And it could be a guy with a beard. There might be a guy with a beard and he's kind of like, he's like his own person. Like he's very like authoritative, and he's like a guy who's got a lot of money, and he's like he might have his own business. So when he comes around, everybody's like, yeah, hopefully he comes to me, but he ends up coming to you. Yeah. So this she's wondering if you're with this guy. That's what she want. That's her thoughts about you. So same shit, different day. That's what it is, Marcia. Yeah, I can see it's a guy that has his own thing. He's got his own money, his own life. Seeing, yeah, he might, yeah. It's the guy in the card has a beard, so it could be a guy with a beard. But if it doesn't, then it's okay. Sometimes I have a beard, sometimes I don't. So it's all good. But if he's a person that earns his own business, then that describes him, yeah. But she's wondering if you're with that guy, like if you're like involved with him sexually, or like you're as your boyfriend, or you're like you guys how close you are. She's wondering what's going on. So that's her thoughts about you. Oh, that's the thing, yeah, yeah. See, yeah. Oh, there you go. See, they're trying to figure it out. No, I don't blame him. He probably sees right through her, rightfully so. But that's her thoughts about you. She's wondering what you're doing, who you're with. She's kind of like snooping around to find out what you're about, what you're doing, so she can report to her daddy Arthur. You know, so she can give him the scoop. But Marcia, it looks like the same shit, different day scenario, like it always is with those two. But that's their thoughts about you. Um, Nothing bad. I would just say, like, they haven't changed and they're just wondering what you're doing instead of minding their own business. Yeah, you know. Well, they always wonder what you're doing because they want to see if you're doing something that, a person that wonders what you're doing is guilty of doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And they want to catch you doing something that they're doing so they can say, see, look, this person says I'm this, but look what they're doing. You got me? So they're always trying to find a way to get you, in that way, which is their delusional mind, but there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, exactly. You'll never have. So, they're always trying to find a way to find out things about you. Exactly. And when you have class and when you have, like, you're good at what you do, everybody tries to bring you down. Not everybody, but, most people are like, yeah, I'm back on, my little angel. Yes, I'm here. I told everybody I was coming back on. I ain't lying. Plus, I had so many people earlier that two people missed their answers, and I had to go, so I came back to do their questions too. Thanks, Marcia. You too, sweetheart. I appreciate you always, and just I'm proud of you for doing what you had to do. I'm glad that work is better, and I'm glad you don't have to deal with those idiots in a bad way. And I don't see anything really bad. I just see them like, thinking what you're doing, regular shit. Yeah, green is honestly my favorite color is blue. I love blue, but green is like my teams. Like, so this is like my Portuguese team and they're green. So, I like wearing green. Green, I look like, an innocent leprechaun right now. I guess, that's what I want to say. When I'm green like this, my nephews say that I look like a leprechaun. So I told him, I said, yeah, it's all good. Thanks, Marcia. I appreciate that. And you have spirit to thank for that connection. But yeah, I'd rather wear blue, to be honest. Blue is my color. I love blue. Well, green is cool. You're welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. I'm always here for you. I'm glad you are here to see me and we can communicate and talk. That was nice. I'm glad. I'm glad everything's good on your end. It's good to hear. Makes me happy to hear that. All right, Caddy, my love. What can I do for you today? Yeah, of course, I'll wear pink. I actually honestly, I hated pink, and I thought that if I wear pink, I'll be like, can't really say those things on here, but yeah, but my friend Elizabeth that used to come in here, uh, we're still good friends and whatever, but she used to come in here all the time. She was my moderator. She said, please, Mark, wear red, wear pink. You're always wearing, all these damn other colors. You look better in red and pink. So her and my friend Sue that passed away bought me red and pink shit to wear because I wouldn't buy it. And when they bought it, everybody commented, "Oh my God, you look so nice in red. You look so nice in pink. Oh my God." And then me, like an idiot, I go buy red hats and pink hats to match the shit. Next thing you know, I'm wearing pink and red, the colors that I despise and don't like. But I'm used to it, and I kind of like it. If it makes the women happy, I'll wear it. You know, if it makes everybody happy, I'll wear it. All right, so I let On Bay take me out on Bay, make me out on Monday night. By Wednesday, I was like, I gotta see this dude again. So he came over to chill, and now he's coming over tonight. So I guess I want to know how this connection is going for him. Obviously, good if he's coming over tonight. You just answered your own question. If you said, "Hey, you can come over tonight," and he says yes, and you've seen him a few times, obviously he likes what he sees. Just remember, once he goes Gemini, he can't deny. You know that, right? Once he gets that coochie, that's it. He's gonna be hooked on phonics. He's gonna be fucked all up. You better not ride. You better not do him like that. It's gonna end up being, it's gonna end up not leaving and then, being whipped. You know that, right? You better not put that coochie on him like that. You better ease him up. Don't give him the full wax right off the bat. You can kill the poor guy. Oh, he's a Gemini too? Oh, shit. I thought he was an Aquarius. Oh, shit. Oh, no, now you can't deny. You're in trouble. You're going to get your medicine then. Oh, fuck. You're going to be the one. Oh, God. Oh, no. Jesus, please help this woman. Oh, God. Gemini and Gemini. Oh, shit. Oh boy. I ain't saying nothing. Okay. Well, that's wise. He's got them Aquarius placements. He might have an Aquarius D. That's the only thing that's gonna save him. If he's a Gemini with an Aquarius D in his chart, then he's okay. Then he'll be all right. He'll be able to handle you. But if he's a Gemini with a Gemini D, then he might have a little problems. If he's got Aquarius in his D house, then he's good. Let me stop talking shit. Oh God. Okay. All right. What I got here is he thinks that you're like the perfect person for him. He thinks the combination between you and him is a good combination. He thinks you're compatible. He thinks that you're a good influence. He really likes you, and he wants to be patient. He wants to be patient. But I think he's kind of insecure about himself. He might not feel like he's good enough, or he might not feel like, he might feel like, I don't know, like I'm getting like a feeling like he's kind of like still searching his soul and his heart. Like I think he thinks that you're amazing. That's fine, which is true. But he wants to bring this together in a patient way. Like he doesn't want to really rush into anything. But I think that he feels insecure about himself. Like he might feel like he's not doing enough, or he might feel like, maybe I should say a little more, do a little more, or like, am I like sexy enough for this woman? Or am I good enough for this? Am I handsome enough? Like if am I like, her type or what? So I think he has a little bit of like insecurities. That's all. Like his imagination might run wild and be like, fuck, am I like gonna really be able to deal with this woman, like, or what? So I think I think he lives in denial, and I think that he might, like, if he gets scared or he gets like too close, he might pull back. But I also feel like he needs more knowledge about you. He wants to know you better, get to know you better. Like I don't see any type of sexual stuff going on here, but I just see like he's trying to like find out what you're about. Like he wants to like see if you're really about, being a good person or if you're really like, the person that he thinks you are. But I get that, he thinks that you're the perfect person for him. You're compatible. You guys have things in common, maybe, or he just thinks that the influence around the whole situation when he talks to you is good. Um, I think that he's gonna put in the effort. Yeah, I think he's gonna put in the effort, but he's also like he's fighting himself, because at the end of the day, air signs think too much. They think too much, and if the conversation doesn't get put out there, then there ain't gonna be no resolve. Yeah, exactly. See, so I would say that you know he's going to put in effort to like see you and to like be with you and stuff, and I think it's gonna be okay. I just think that he needs to get used to you, and of course you guys are just starting to date. You barely know each other. You're not like you're knowing each other for like 6 months or something. So I would say like as time goes on, I think it'll get better. I don't see nothing bad. I just think that he doesn't really think highly of himself. Like he might say, yeah, you know, I feel like I like Caddy, but does she like me? You know? Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Like he probably is like getting insecure, like and saying, fuck. I don't know if she's gonna like me after I say this shit. So maybe he says, yeah. So he told you deep stuff because he wanted to see if you'll get turned off by what he's saying. That's his insecurity. Yeah, exactly. I remember you told me. So that's why I get like not a scared energy, but like an energy of I want to escape my problems and be with you so that way I have somebody to talk to. But it looks like he's still trying to search for answers, and he's trying to like see if you actually would give him the time of day beyond everything else. So yeah, I know he's only 21, but there's a lot of 21-year-old smart people, like when I was 21, Jesus Christ, Lord help me. I wish I can go in a fucking time box right now and go back to 21 just for about a month. I wish. I really do. 21, 22 were the best years of my life. I ain't gonna lie. I had just got out of the army and I was going away and I was doing so much crazy shit and having so much fun. It was the best time of my life. I was single. Fuck me. What? I was so happy when I was 21, 22. Right up until 26, I had so much fun. And after that, I started to like buckle down and like, get my shit together. Yeah. Yeah. So what he's telling you is accurate from what I'm got in the cards. So what the cards are basically telling me that he wants to do things. He's the type of person, he has the ability and the skill to do what he needs to do, but he don't do it because he has no faith in himself. So if he had somebody to believe in him, like you, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for more of a security blanket than, just having sex and a good time. He's looking for, someone that's going to help him out and someone who's going to show him the right way and support him. But I think he's very discreet too. He may have told you a lot of stuff, but he's still discreet. He's still holding back on things, and rightfully so. You're not going to tell him everything anyway, either, right? Oh yeah, see that, Marcia? But I don't get nothing bad, Caddy. I never did get anything bad on this guy. I think last time I read for you was pretty good. This time it's the same thing. Yeah, that's cool. He can see you as a mother figure because that's what he needs right now, and he probably needs your guidance and your attention and your advice. And because he's living in denial, he doesn't know what to do, see. So I would say go with the flow, like, and just help the guy out. Even if nothing comes out of it, like what you want, at least you're gonna help him. He comes in your life for a reason. Right, exactly. And everybody's like that. And everybody should be like that. Everybody should be discreet with their business. You should never tell everybody everything all in one day, you know. But don't lie at the same time. Be honest. Yeah. Because let me tell you something. I've always been around older people my whole life. I just finished saying that to my sister, but he was talking about back in the day. When I was 14, I was hanging around 21-year-olds, like everybody in my brother's category. Like I was always with my brother. Me and my brother, we were like, very close when we were younger. So when I was 14, he was 21. So I was seeing what 21-year-olds were doing at 14. So I'm always been around the older crowd, always. But now I'm around my own age group and just a little bit older. And a lot of people that come in here are my age or older. I have younger people coming in here like yourself and other people, but the even the youngest people that come in here are in their 20s and they have the utmost respect for me and like I do for them. Because I don't treat people according to age. I treat them to according to how they treat me, which everybody should be. Yeah, exactly. It don't make sense lying because you got to remember. That's great, Marcia. Time flies, but 53 is still young. I'm 46 and everybody tells me I don't look my age. So that's a good thing, I guess. It's how you feel really. And it's how you conduct yourself. I know people my age that were in my class that look like they're 60 because they drink and smoke and treat their body like shit. You know? There's people that are 46 are completely gray, white. Not me. My beard is, but not my hair. See? You know, I'm still got that. I'm still good. You're welcome, Caddy. I don't get nothing bad, sweetheart. I got all good, positive things. I think, he's going to show his age and show his insecurities for a bit longer, but I think I think you're going to allow him to put in his effort. It looks good though. It looks like you'll be all right. I didn't get no bad cards at all. Yeah, exactly, Marcia. Those days of, I mean, I'm with my nephews are 13 and 15. They're going 14 and 16 in the next few months. And we had such a great time these past few days in the games room. I built a games room for them. After that idiot left, I had a games room and I built it. I did it, and we have a pool table and a ping pong table, a dartboard, and we play music in there. And we have fun, so much fun, and you know it's a great feeling seeing them happy and me, and we just have fun and just say fuck it. We don't have to go nowhere. We're just at our parties at home all the time. Now they got some friends over there right now. They play basketball. They're up in the games room now having fun. They've been through a lot. Going through a divorce is no joke. So it's fine. Yeah. Well, in the past, since the beginning of July, since mid June till now, I lost 11 pounds just by eating better and exercising in the pool every day. Today I took a break because I did a lot of work yesterday. I did a lot of back breaking work. I put in a window and helped these guys like up and down the steps all fucking day. Yesterday it was hot as hell and I worked all day. From 9 until 7 I worked. And like I was going nonstop and it was hot as fucks. So today I took the day off and came on here twice now, talk to everybody, relax, calm down. No exercise, no nothing, just chill. Give my body a break. So it's nice, like. Well, you know what, Caddy, it's funny you say that because, like, as a guy who's 46, when I talk to really younger women, they seem like they have more brains than the ones that are my age, and it's sad though, like, cause I don't really like really younger women. Like, that's not my thing. Like, if you're like, I'm 46, so if you're like 30 years old, I'm gonna be like, well, uh, maybe we'll see what happens. Like, if you're too young, to me, like, I know age is just a number, but if you're like super young, like, I don't like, that's not really my thing. But sometimes, you never know. I can find somebody that's 30 years old and they'll be the best thing that ever happened to. But like, I've always had like an age thing where like I don't really go less than 10 years. So I'm like, no thanks. That's like too young for me. When I go like 70, you be like, 50 something going out getting some next D from some other guy, and I'll be like home popping Viagra trying to keep up. So I ain't gonna do that bullshit. But then again, it might not happen like that. So that's why I kind of always had that thing in the back of my mind. But my godparents were 11 years apart, and they never cheated on each other, and they had a great life. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing is he died, and she lasted 20 years after he died. So that's the only fucked up thing too. Yeah, see, I mean, it's all good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll tell you a story right now. I'll catch up with the chat, but let me before I forget. My cousin died last year. My cousin's mom. She died last year at 82 years old. She was 22 years younger than her husband. They had two children. They're both successful. They were always happy and they had a great life. He died, and he died like maybe 30 years ago. She was in her 50s and he was already like 70 something. He passed away. So age really, people would talk shit, but they were happy as fucks. They were always together. They had kids. They had a house. They had everything. The guy was cool. I never had no problems with him. No, people never talk no shit. They talk shit about the age, but they see how they progress. Some people, it's just that's just the way it is, you know. But see me, that'll be on my conscience every fucking day. Like I'll be like, fuck, man. I hope my wife don't cheat on me. Like I'm 22 years older than her. She probably like, yeah, his D don't work no more. I'm gonna go get some. But it doesn't. It's not like that for everybody. Like not everybody's sex hungry like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the good. You just gotta find the right person. There's a lot of women who become widows and they never get remarried or never see another D again in their life. I'm just talking reality, like. So like, it's everybody's opinion. Oh, that's nice, Marcy. Your dad's still 83. My dad's going 80 in September. And my mom's 77. I'm glad they're alive, you know what I'm saying? But they're a pain in my fucking ass. But I love it. I love them, they're cool. Like, I mean, I know they got their ways and they're stubborn and they're older and you know. And now they've seen both their children out of four of their kids, two are getting divorced. So they're like, it's fucked up. But at least some people have their parents. Some people don't even know who their family is. Like. Hey, my little angel, you're back. Daddy's here. I'm still here. Maybe get some boner. Exactly, Caddy. That's what I'm saying. Like. Yeah, Marcia. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you're not sex hungry, then you don't have to worry about your wife cheating on you if you're 20 something years more than her or 20 something years less or whatever the case may be. I know a lot of people who are 10, 15, 20 years younger than their significant other, and they're perfectly fine because they're not like worried about sex and all that type of things. After a certain age, that shit goes downhill. Like it's not even an issue. And from my experience with what people say, the older you get, the less sex you have. So I'm like, well, if that's the case, then I ain't worried about it then. You know? Yeah, exactly, Marcia. I feel the same way. No hips broken. See, Becca's 22. See, aren't you 20? Yeah, 22. Yeah. See, I want to get good D. See, she wants to get good D the rest of her life. See, but she's 22. She's our little angel baby. See, so that when I was 22, I was the same way. My hormones are running wild. I was like, nah, who's next? And I shouldn't have been that way. But I had a rough from 18 to 22. I had a rough relationship like breakdown. I lost the love of my life and the woman that I always wanted. And unfortunately, it didn't work. And I had to move on. And since then, a lot of things have happened. So when you lose somebody, you either do one or two things. You go on a rampage and you go and fuck multiple people, or you keep to yourself and be like, I'm done. You know. Yeah, hey, that's cool. Back up, we all were 22 at one point. It's all good. See, look, Caddy says she's more horny in her 30s than she was in her 20s. See, this is everybody's different. You know, I want to speak the sparks alive. I want to keep it. Okay, I want 20 years to go. So you can have. Well, that's the thing. At that age, you can think like that. You know. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, I had to read it twice. I was like, yeah, she meant keep. Yeah, you're gonna be speaking all right, more like screaming and shouting. So yeah, we were talking about age barriers and things like that, and relationships and what people think and stuff like that. But you know what? It's a lot of people say the same thing. That they rather be single than be with some fucking crazy ass person, which is common sense. But I don't think anybody should give up on love or give up on finding somebody decent. At the end of the day, there's someone for everyone. Sometimes we find them, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get married and the person dies, and then you're a widow, and your shit ain't working anymore. You don't really care. You know. Well, that's cool, but you may say that, but see what I think a lot of people fail to understand is a marriage and a relationship. And when you're with somebody you really love, you got to make sure you get the equal amount of attention and the equal amount of love. Because if you don't, you're going to get fed up of being the one that ignites everything all the time. Unless you like that type of shit or you want to be you know, like that. Everybody's different. But, you gotta match the energy exactly. And that's why it's a 24/7 job to me. Being married or being in a committed relationship is a 24/7 job. If you're not doing the same thing the other person's doing to upkeep the love and the passion and the desire and do things together. Together is better. That's always been my motto. And if you're if you're the type of person that ain't giving me 100%, then goodbye. Like I'm not gonna keep here doing everything, buying you flowers, cooking dinner and beating up that coochie every fucking other night to keep you happy. And you ain't doing nothing in return. I'm wasting my fucking time. I'll give this love to somebody else. I'll give my good time to somebody else. Thanks, Marcia. I feel the same way. I'm happy you're here, and all our conversations always fun and good. And yeah, I have a good crew inside here. I've always had good people in my chat rooms. I've always had good people from the time I came in here till now. Some people have come and gone. I got new people. I got regulars. I got people who's been here from day one. And I appreciate everybody. Like I like to come on here and talk shit and have fun. And if nobody wants to do that, then they can, go somewhere else. I don't really care. But if you got the same, like, if you like good conversation and talking about things and being real, this is the place to be, you know? And I don't mind like talking to everybody about things like this because this is the number one thing on a lot of people's minds. People want to know why the fuck they don't have a decent person or what they're doing wrong, or is it them? Is it, what are they doing wrong? Sometimes it's just not. I'll tell you from my experience, I just think that people have standards, people have morals and values. Some people don't want to be a sex object. Some people just don't want to have sex with random people or with someone that they just knew yesterday. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we'll be like, fuck this, I don't care, I want some. And you go and you devour yourself in the moment and then that's it. And then you feel kind of like sick or you feel dirty or you feel like I shouldn't have never done that shit. And then there's some people who live that life and they don't care. And that's fine. You can be a hoe. You can be whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. You sell yourself. You want dick all the time. I don't give a shit. That ain't nothing to do with me. I'm not your coochie. I'm me. I don't give a shit what you're doing with your life. I'm not going to judge you. I don't care. Everybody has their way and everybody has a different life and a different sex drive. And then you have people who are actually wanting real serious love and they want to develop a relationship and they want sex to actually mean something. And then there's people who is like, I'll randomly have sex when I feel like it. Or if I want some, I'm going to go out clubbing and go find somebody random, somebody's son, somebody's daughter, and then that's it. And that's okay. I don't care about that. Now, you can do whatever you want. It don't faze me, you know? And it shouldn't phase you either. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I ain't looking at nobody different. The one that goes back to the comfortable toxic D, yeah. But see, that's okay, you know. But that's something that the thing is like you said the word comfortable. Some people are comfortable being a hoe. Some people are comfortable going back to the same person that treats them like shit. Some people are comfortable being celibate and not having sex at all. Some people are comfortable satisfying themselves. Some people are just satisfied just to have friends and no relationship and be single and be happy. It doesn't matter. Like, I think the world and people, their perspective of love is sex, or love is like, you have to be with somebody, or you have to get married. You have to complete all the labels that are put on you. That's not true. What counts is happiness. If you're happy with the person you're with, it doesn't matter if you're married, not married, doesn't matter if you're having sex twice a week or once a month. What matters is you love that person and you're compatible, you're happy, and you come home to that person and you're fucking happy and you do things together and you have a great life. Being happy and being in love is not fucking 24/7 and doing every position that's in my fucking sex positions deck. But it might be to you though. To you, you might go through that deck and say, I want to do all these positions and I'll be happy. And that person will be like, yeah, sure, let's do it, babe. What's next? But everybody's different. Like that's why I don't really, knock anybody for doing what they're doing. I don't really care. I used to be like, oh, look at that dirty hoe, fuck that bitch. But now I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do. You know how many hoes I'm red for? I don't care. They love me. They're like, Mark, I'm so glad you don't judge me. I'm a hoe, but you don't judge me. It's cool. And I'm like, look, I don't care, sweetheart. Hoes need love too. It's cool. Or some guy comes in here and be like, look, man, I'm ashamed to tell you this or that. Hey, I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck. I have the no care attitude. I don't judge you when you come in here no more. Well, no more, no less. I don't care. It's cool. You know? Yeah, exactly, Marcia. Yeah. Yeah, the sex position is decked, you know? A lot of people want to do all those things, and they can if they want. That's cool. You know, I don't care. One thing about, look, I'll tell you guys a story. I don't know. I think I've told this story a long time ago. I was about maybe, I'd say I was about maybe 22, maybe 23. And all my friends, we had just came from a NASCAR race and we were all pumped up, you know, kind of like had a few beers or whatever. Not drunk, but had a few beers. And my friend was driving and he says, "Yo, man, let's go to the strip club." And I'm like, "Yo, man, I don't feel like spending all that money." He goes, "No, man, don't worry, man. I got you. I got you. We're going to have a few lap dances and see these bitches and we'll be gone." I'm like, "Yo, man, just go the fuck back to the hotel. I ain't going to spend no money on no damn strippers and shit, man. I ain't got no time for that. I'd rather go spend my money on clothes." And then he's like, "Man, stop being a bitch, man. Come on, let's go." And I was like, "All right, well, whatever. You're driving. I don't give a fuck. Let's go. You know, you want to pay for some lap dances, you go right ahead." So I met this really cute Hawaiian girl, and she was giving me a lap dance, and she said to me, "You're the nicest guy I've met all day. You don't touch me. You respect my rules. You don't squeeze my ass. You don't squeeze my tits. You don't fucking like, try and fuck me or like play with my thing." And I was like, "Look, I'm just here. This is like this is probably the second time I've been in a fucking strip club. I don't really like coming to these places. Like, I ain't got no time for this shit." And she goes, "Well, you're putting your money to a good cause, or at least your friend is, because I need college money because my parents can't afford to put me in college. And God forbid they knew I was in here right now. They think I'm in my dorm studying, but I had to come out here and make money because I need to pay my college, debt." And I was like, "Well, I admire you for that. That's nice. And you're not letting me touch you, so that's a good thing. And it was like a topless bar. You couldn't see no coochie, you just saw, fake titties and shit like that. So I after that day, I kind of said to myself, you know what? I don't really knock everybody that works in these places. And I believe her. I believe that she was really making money for her college tuition. But she seemed very educated and she talked very, very educated. And we had a great conversation. And she says, "Don't worry about the time. You can stay on. You can stay. I want to stay on you. I want to talk to you. You're a nice guy. That means I don't have to deal with these assholes." But I said, but you need money." I ended up giving her some money and saying, "This is for your college tuition. And I hope you have a good time." Exactly. That's my favorite saying. You never know what someone's life is. So instead of me like saying, "Oh, all these girls in here are dirty assholes," and but that's why they're in a topless bar that you can't touch them. you know, because they're not really dirty assholes. If they were, they'd be selling themselves on the street, you know? So, when she said that to me, I had a lot of respect for some of those girls. They're in there making money for their college tuition. So, and I told those guys, they were like, "Oh man, you're soft, man. You should have fucking grabbed that bitch." And I'm like, "Yo, man, yeah, I got a lot of respect for them, and you guys don't know me like that. Like I don't really like. I kind of like I respect all people and all women. I'm not the type of person that's gonna grab your ass unless you're my woman. Like I don't really disrespect people like that. Cause I know one thing, that should get you in trouble. You know, when a guy disrespects a woman, you get yourself in a lot of fucking trouble. So that's why I've never been in trouble like that. So, it's all about the respect. That's why sometimes, like you said, Marcy, you never know what someone's life is. So she basically sacrificed, you know, herself to make money to pay for her college, which is great. I wish I knew where she was now, so I can congratulate her if she did, do those things. I believe it. I believe my intuition told me she was telling me the truth. But not because you work at that place doesn't mean you're bad. So it's all good. But yeah, that's my story. Yeah, I hope so too. I always wish people like that, good life. And then on the other hand, you know, I met in 2008, 2009. I was in Boston all by myself. Nobody wanted to come away with me. I said, I'm going away by myself. I'm gonna watch some games. I'm gonna see if I can meet somebody. Like, I'm tired of being single. Let me see if I can meet somebody. I ended up going to a restaurant. I met this Venezuelan girl. Um, I'm not gonna say her name on here, but anyway, I met her, and she was, the waiter. And I started talking to her and stuff. And I went there 3 times in a row out of the 6 days I was there. And I was like, I like this chick. She seems cool. She's single. Whatever. And she was like, "Oh, you're back again." I'm like, "Yep." She goes, "Oh, the food's good." I said, "Yeah, and your conversation with me is good too." So the second night that I spoke to her, I asked her if she would, she would go out, and she was so happy. She was like, "Yeah, sure, I would love to." Like, so we guys went out to this restaurant that I knew in downtown. So we went there, had dinner that time. She knocked off early that day, and then the next day, we had a great first date. And then after that, I went back to the restaurant she was at, talked to her again, and she was all like happy and stuff. And then I was like, "Look, I want to keep in contact. I live in Bermuda, you live here, blah, 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 blah." All right, no problem, Marcy. So anyway, I ended up going back for the next 2 years to Boston and like being really cool with her and having like a long distance type of, friendship relationship type of thing. And she never disrespected me. I never disrespected her. We guys had, a decent friendship, relationship type of vibe, but we both had the understanding that, one of us have to make a move in order to live with each other. So then the unthinkable happened. She called me one day and she says, "I have to go back to Venezuela because my dad's very sick and he might be dying." And I was heartbroken. I was like, fuck. And I was just about to go to Boston to go, like, see her and hang out, with my friends and watch, games and stuff. So she said, "Look, Mark, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm coming back to Boston. I don't know what the hell my life is going to be like because, my family means a lot to me. And my dad, I don't know if he dies, I got to take care of my mom. I'm the only child, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "All right, sweetheart, no problem. Just keep in contact with me." And I never heard from her ever since. And I looked her name up. I looked her up. I went back to the restaurant, asked for her, nothing happened. Like, I never saw her ever again. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, this is crazy shit." Like, that was it. And they confirmed that she did. I asked the person at the place because I thought she was lying to me, right? Because I didn't hear from her. Her number was disconnected, everything, all communication. And back then I was like not really, I wasn't really into social media shit, and neither was she. Um, we called each other and shit like that, and video chatted a few times here and there. But that's about it. I used to see her physically, and she invited me into her home. We were really close, and then poof, all of a sudden, bang, done. So I'm assuming, and I've read on it, I'm assuming that like her father passed away and she has to take care of her mom and her whole life changed. So that was it. So I haven't really had the best of luck with you know, relationships and things like that. But it don't discourage me because I know it's not meant for me. It wasn't meant for me. It was just somebody passing by in my life. Just like friends. You have a friend you've known for so long and then they're no longer your friend no more. They get involved in something and you don't see them no more. They move or something happens or things like that. My best friend here in Bermuda, I haven't spoken to him. I saw him today, but I haven't spoken to him in months because he has, a boy with his, his not his wife, but his girlfriend. He never got married. But he has a boy that's I would say about maybe 8 years old, 9 years old now, and our friendship kind of like deteriorated because he, was dealing with this boy. He's a proud dad. He's always with his son, and I respected that. Like, and we guys we've known each other for 20 some years. We're still, great friends, but we don't hang out and more because we're older now, and he's got his son. And I don't take no offense to that because it's all good. Like, I got my nephews, so like he has his son, I got my nephews. We guys hang out with our, the children and stuff, and we're good. We had a good innings. We did a lot of shit, so we're good. So I don't really like, grudge anything or have no problems with that. As you get older, like, sometimes you just, accept the fact that things change. It's life. It's like people that come in here. I've got a lot of good friends that come in here. I don't see them no more. I don't look at it different. There's some people that come in here like a year later, 2 years later. Hey, Mark, I just saw you. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever. That's cool. Like, I don't care. It's all good. I don't take offense to nothing really these days. It is what it is. I'm good. I don't like care anymore really. Friends, no. I've been up there all the time. Yeah, so like, it's everybody has like relationship issues. And then you have, a lot of people who, they get married, they get divorced, and then they never get married again. It's just a life cycle that people go through. And then like my aunts and uncles, when their significant other died, they never remarried because they didn't want to. So because you stay because you stay a widow for the rest of your life, that don't make you like a bad person. That just means that you don't want to do it again. Who cares? That's like me. If I ever got married, I'm not gonna get married again. Fuck that. I'll do everything once and once only. I ain't doing nothing again that's gonna make me feel a certain way. You know? Yeah. And that's cool. Like, and even if you weren't, I will always say, like, I'm the type of guy, I remember a lot of people's birthdays, especially my good friends on here. So when it's somebody's birthday, I'll remember. And I'll hit you up online, or the date will go by and I'll be like, oh shit, it was so and so's birthday. Let me go say happy birthday. I can't remember, but I knew it was around this time. Or I know they're a Cancer. I know they're a Leo. I know they're a Gemini. Let me just say hello, happy birthday. And they're like, oh my God, Mark, you remember. Thank you so much. And blah, blah, blah. And that's cool. Like, and that's what I do. Even if you don't come in here, I still remember you. I still hail you. I still say, hey, what's up? Happy birthday, or how you doing? Comment on your picture or something like that. I don't like, you don't have to come in here and kiss my ass. Like, we're friends, It's all good. Don't feel bad if you can't come in here all the time. I don't care. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard thing, Caddy. I've seen my aunties go through it, and it's a hard thing to see. I feel bad for them. My auntie that died in May, she was without her husband for 16 years. And the day she died, I saw her in spirit hugging her husband, my uncle. And it was the best feeling I've had this year to see that. And I normally don't see that stuff too much, especially with my own family. But because I helped her, and we were like close, like the family was close. My mom and her were really, tight. And she's my sister's godmother, and I helped her out with psychic stuff at one point. Um, like, she appeared to me in spirit, and she was hugging my uncle, and she says, "I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm so happy now. I'm with my husband in spirit." And I was like, this is crazy. Like, how the fuck did I see that? Like, the same day she died. Like, it was like she wanted, like she knew, like, so it was like, it was good to see. And then she left me in her will. So that's even, they both left me in their will, as well as the other nieces and nephews. Like that was very nice of them. They didn't have to do that, you know. So it was nice that they did that for us, because they didn't have kids, so they considered us their kids. And that's something that I would do. But they're good people. Yeah, exactly, Caddy. 14 years is a long fucking time. And to have a child with somebody, there's always that special bond. But you can lose that special bond from disrespecting people. Like my sister, she was with her husband for 24, 25 years. And for what he's done, she can't stand him. She hates his guts. She has nothing left for him. Her heart's empty from him. She has more rage than anything. And it's even worse that he, has a girlfriend now within a couple months of disrespecting her. Yeah, my nephews, all six of them are like sons to me. The ones next door are the closest to me. Yeah, exactly. So that's a long time. Sometimes I have to listen to my sister and compromise with her, but like, she told me the other day, you're the only one who kept telling me that that guy is a piece of shit and I should leave him. And, he's gonna fuck you over one day. I kept telling my sister, that guy's a joke. You know that, right? He's like, he don't deserve you. He don't deserve this life. He don't deserve these kids. And he's gonna fuck you over. You watch. When these kids get older, he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm going. That's exactly what happened. Same thing happened to my brother. When his boys got to be teenagers, they were like 12 and 14. When they knew how to wipe their ass and make their own shit and do their own put their own clothes on, that bitch was gone. She got some new BBC and took off. Goodbye. I left my brother stranded with the kids to defend, and she never paid no child support or nothing. She didn't give a fuck. All she wanted was outside dick and see you later. And I told my brother, you're making a big mistake marrying this woman. You've only known her for 6 months. You got your dick sucked, and you got your sex life turned upside down. You got your dick worked, and you gotten worked by a hoe. This hoe is no housewife. You know that, right? No, man, I love her. I said, all right, bro. You ain't listening. You can't marry a woman after 6 months, bro. That shit. And she's already been divorced. And she got beaten in her last marriage. What does that tell you? She's a hoe. So you can't turn her into a housewife. And he didn't listen either. 17 years later, boom. Told you so, ass. Nobody listens to Marky. Oh well, not my problem. Yeah. Listen, my brother's ex-wife doesn't even care about those kids. She used to give them $150 a month, not a week, a month, and say, that's all I can afford. Fuck you guys. Then when the oldest one went 18 last year, she says, thank God I ain't got to pay for you no more. And he was like, fuck you too. He told her fuck off. And now this clown, my sister's soon to be ex-husband, he pays, and he's not like, he hasn't officially paid for child support, but he pays money. He gives money to my sister to pay for the kids, but it's not enough because he doesn't know how much shit costs because my sister did everything. He was just living. Yeah, I'm dead serious. And my nephews don't even speak to him. They don't even want nothing to do with him. As soon as those boys found out he was with another woman, that's it. And they don't even know where he lives. He lives like 10 minutes away from here, but we know because we heard. But we don't know where he lives. He just upped and left. He left here in April and ain't been back since. And he's got a new place, new hoe, new car. And That's it. He don't care about he hasn't seen or spoken to these boys since. You're a fucking piece of shit joke. That's what you are. A man or a woman that does that shit has no value in this world. You are officially going to hell. That's where you're going. Whether you like it or not, you're going to hell. You don't do that shit. Not those kids are not any yours. They're God's children. That's what you fail to realize. You fucking around with God's children, you're gonna fucking pay, mate. Trust me. You're gonna get the ultimate karma. And he's already been getting a lot of karma. I know, Caddy, I can. These boys aren't even mine. And I pay for them. I treat them. I go pick them up from school. I play with them. I do everything for these boys. Everything. Yeah, I know it's in the Bible. I know. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for me, these boys would be fucked. They wouldn't have no father figure. They wouldn't have no guidance, no nothing. These boys are 13 and 15, and they come up to me 3 times a day and give me a big hug and say, "Thank you, Uncle Mark, for everything." They're always thanking me, telling me things, laughing, joking. Can I do this? Can I do that? I taught these guys how to tie shoelaces. I taught these guys how to ride bikes, how to play pool, how to play football, basketball, ping pong. I've taught them rules. I've taught them how to do things. Their father didn't do fucks for them. Nothing. Nothing at all. If you ask these boys, right, what their father done for them, they can't even answer the question. Yeah. But you know what? I can't see children suffering. That's to me, that's a sin. That's like the worst thing for me is seeing a child suffer. Fuck that. I can't handle that. My parents never did that to me. They never did that to us. They never had us suffering or disrespected us like that. Never. So I grew up I grew up in a good home. See, my parents always took care of their children. We always had food, clothes. We had everything, and we went to a good school. But my parents weren't rich. They were always broke because they gave everything to their children. And now it's the opposite way. Me and my sister give everything to them. And why not? They're not going to be here much longer. Might as well take care of them while they're here. Yeah, see? That's why, Becca, I told you, and Caddy has a young boy as well. I'll tell both of you, cherish these days, cherish these years of your young children. Trust me, because when they get 13, 14, 15, like, look, my oldest nephew is 21. My oldest nephew went 21 2 weeks ago on the 14th of July. And today is my godson's birthday. Today is my godson's birthday. And he is 26. He was my first godson. He's 26 today. I have, I think, 7 godchildren I have altogether, and I have 6 nephews. And I have no kids, but I don't care. Like, those are my kids. Those are my children right there. You know what I'm saying? I already adopted you. All I'm saying is, love these children, man. They're in a fucked up world right now. The best thing we can do is put them in the right places. Because the people the devil's trying to get your kids. People don't want to admit that, but the way this world's going, they're trying to destroy the kids of today. That's why sometimes I don't really care if I do have kids, because I don't want to bring them into this fucked up world. These people are crazy, man. Trying to make your fucking children turn to something they're not. Get the fuck out of my face. You know, I can't handle that shit, man. It irritates the fuck out of me. My nephews are grown and they still got their treats in the concession. Standing in the Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like, I watch these boys grow, man. They're 20. Look, the oldest is 21. The next one is 19, which is my brother. My oldest one is my sister. My oldest sister, she has a 21-year-old. He's in college. And Chris, when he saw me on Easter Sunday, he gave me a hug. He held me right up. And he's never really hugged me before. But his parents held him back from speaking to me because I fucked my sister off and her husband off and told them how pathetic and selfish they are and how fucked up they are. And they didn't like that because I told them the truth about themselves. So much so that they told their children that I was a monster and I'm a bad person and blah, blah, blah. So as those boys got older, when they were by themselves and they saw me, they opened up to me and they showed me pure love and as if to say, yeah, fuck my mom and dad. I don't care what they say about you. You ain't the person that they saying they are. And now that we're older, we know what my parents are like. And my other nephews tell me, hey, Uncle Mark, you should hear them diss their parents. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Look what they did to me. You disrespect me like that? Like, fuck you. You're the one with the issues. You're telling your children not to speak to their uncle. You're a fucking idiot. You think those kids are gonna stay that age? Look now. My youngest sister was laughing. When my nephew came in and he saw me, he's Uncle Mark, what's up, bro? Yeah, what's up, man? You good? I was like, yeah, man. We talked the whole time. And his dad and his mom were so mad. They were like, yeah, we hate Mark. We want our children to hate Mark too. And it ain't gonna work. They ain't gonna hate me. I'm their favorite uncle, bro. You ain't gonna turn children against somebody that they love. They ain't dumb. They're no longer kids. They're 21 and fucking 18. Both of them. So there's 21. My brother's oldest is getting 19 in September. Then it's my sister's next one, which is 18. Then my other nephew, my brother's youngest, is 17. And then these two next door, they're 15 and 13. And I told my sister, you wait till those boys get older and they realize that their parents fucked up and went against me for no reason. When they get older, they're gonna come around me. And my sister said, you fucker, you called it. And I said, I told you. Once those boys get old enough and they run their own life like they do now, they're gonna come up to me and speak to me and they're gonna indirectly tell me that their parents are idiots for doing that to me. And look, they speak to me all the time now. No, they don't know. The only people that know is my youngest sister and my two nephews. But they don't come in here or they know that this is my thing. My my mom and dad, if they kind of know because they've heard things here and there, but they don't know I have a channel, like. But my brother and my older sister, they don't know nothing. They heard because I went on TikToks one time, right? I went on when TikTok first came out. I went on there and I posted up like psychic shit, and I was on there doing readings and stuff. And some people came up to my nephews and be like, "Oh, I saw your Uncle Mark doing cards." And then the word got out that I was doing psychic stuff, but they have no proof, see, because I deleted it all, and they don't know about me here. They don't. Nobody says nothing to me, but some people know now. But they never come to me for readings or anything like that. A lot of people know about me, but not my family. Some people know. But they won't come to me. They got too much pride. Like they think that I'm gonna figure them out or see. I already know that life. I don't need cards, but I don't want my family to know because I don't need to deal with them because they already disrespecting me with my real business, like my maintenance electrical business. Then none of them give me work, and then they see me succeed and they get mad because they're like, "Oh, how the fuck does this guy make it?" Little do they know, like. My youngest nephew called his other side of the family talking shit about me because I had my boy off and he tore them off. I keep my mouth shut for now, but I'm planning on popping off. Yeah, my family doesn't know either, except for my sister. Yeah, but it's good not to say too much. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, cause if you have a family that's not supportive and won't support you doing this, and it don't make sense telling them, some things are better off not said. You know? Yeah, I mean, everybody has their thing. Like, yeah, I'm open about my beliefs for Jesus and for God, and for things like that. I wear my cross every day. Like, I'm not a religious person, but I believe in God like a lot, and I believe in my faith and spirit. I believe spirit is like beyond real. People have no idea. Like, if they're delusional if they think this shit's not real. Like, and I've proved it to people. My mediumship speaks for itself, and I'm not saying that like out of any type of arrogance or thing like that. People know me, like, I prove to people this shit's real. But some people lie, see, so you don't think it's real because they lie to your face for money. But what I see is what a lot of people see. It's just that some people choose to use it in a bad way. you know yeah, that's cool, Becca. It's okay to be that way. If you want to be that way, you can be that way, like, but I don't really publicize my spirituality too much on social media. I do it on my Marky Mark's Tarot channel. But you see, the difference is I live in Bermuda. Bermuda has 60,000 people. In the United States, 60,000 people don't even fill up a fucking football stadium. You got me? So what you have in a football stadium on a weekend, we have here as a population. So if I start to open up as a medium in Bermuda, I'm gonna get hounded because Bermudians like all that type of like mediumship and psychic shit. There's a lady here that makes like ridiculous money. She makes $100 an hour. She doesn't do it anymore. She retired. Within a year, she had a fucking $1 million house because she was the only one around. So just imagine if I open myself up. I'm not gonna have a life. People are gonna irritate the shit out of me, and I don't want that. I love my life the way it is. And I don't do this for like to be a millionaire. I do this to give people like, comfort and give people like, when people get a mediumship reading, like, and they cry to me and they cry and they tell me like I touched their heart, and they're so grateful for me like checking and stuff like that. That makes my day. I don't give a fuck if you're paying me. That shit don't make no difference to me. Yeah, see, that's good. If he's into spirituality at that age, it's a good thing. A lot of people are turning to God and turning to spirituality because they realize the devil's trying to win. Everyone should know. Everyone would know. I mean, you're saying everybody would know. Yeah, everybody, a lot of people do know, but they won't come to me though because they know how I am. They're going to say, Mark's going to tell me the truth and I don't want to hear it. A lot of people are scared of psychics because they don't want to hear that their person's cheating on them. They don't want to hear. Imagine if somebody came to me that's in Bermuda that I know, and they're like, Mark, look, I want to know if my wife's cheating on me. And I'm gonna be like, fuck. Please, God, don't tell me the fucking truth. I'm gonna be like, fuck. Look, bro. What card you got? What card you got? Let me see. Oh, why is this girl upside down? Oh, fuck. Let me read. Oh, fuck. She is cheating on me. I was like, look, bro, I'm sorry to tell you, looks like she's with some guy. Oh, fuck, you just described the guy that I saw her with. She is cheating on me. Fuck. All right, bro. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, man. Here's your $100, man. I love you, bro. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna go break up with my girl right now. People will come shoot my fucking ass. People will look for me and kill me. People fucking kill me. Yo, bro, you told my girl she was cheating. I was cheating on her. You're the psychic Marky Mark's terror motherfucker. All right, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. You wait till you come outside this goddamn grocery store. I'm gonna cap you, motherfucker. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna break your fingers so you can't shuffle cards no more. I'm like, yo, bro, yo. It's not me. I'm not the guy. It's my twin. I'm Frank. That guy, my twin's Mark, and I don't know who you're talking about, bro. No, 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 no. It's not me. Look, she video chatted with you. This is your screen. This is you. You're wearing the same hat, you motherfucker. I got you now. I'll be like, I'll run like a motherfucker. I'll be like, oh shit, I'm gonna get shot at. That's why I can't do that shit in Bermuda. I'll get fucked up. I'm not scared to, but like, fuck, hell, no. Yeah, that's why she's upside down, Gaddy. You see what I'm saying? I have to deal with a lot of bullshit. Like, yeah, yeah. See, because he stalked him. I'm telling you that I'm being honest. Like, that's exactly what my life will be, and I don't want that. Like, and I explain it like here I can't do that shit. That's why I do it online and internationally. I don't want to deal with Bermudian people. My sister was begging me to read her friend because my friend she went to a psychic, but the psychic wasn't that great. And she was like, "Look, I really want to send her your way. She'll pay you. She's got money." I'm like, "Look, I don't care, and that ain't happening. I don't want to read that girl because then she's gonna end up trying to fuck me. Okay, that ain't happening. All right, I ain't fucking nobody that coming to get readings from me to get back at the man. Okay, I'm not doing. I'm not gonna die from the readings. Look at my dog. Look at my dog. Look at her. She's dreaming. Look, see her twitching? She's snoring and twitching. Look at her. See, this is the best woman in the world. It's the best thing in the world. It's a dog. Dogs are loyal. She's sleeping. I ain't gotta sleep with her. Look, she's snoring, moving. I ain't gotta sleep with her in her bed. My diamond baby. Look at her. Look, snoring like crazy. Living their life. See, this is the best thing in the world for me. See, Diamond, you on YouTube. Everybody's looking at you snoring Twitch, and I'm laughing at you. See, I'm being naughty. Oh look, now her tail's going. Look, her tail's gone, and she's sleeping. She's dreaming. I bet you she's dreaming of bacon and treats and cookies. She's probably like, yes, a treat. Look at her. Look, she's literally sleeping and dreaming, and her tail is going crazy. Look at her. She's got a purple collar. I don't get her no pink shit, but a purple collar. I got her a purple collar. She's my sweetheart. I love her to death. Even though she's a pain in my ass, I love her to death. She's innocent. But yeah, my sister always tells me that I should do readings here in Bermuda and I'll be a millionaire. And yeah, see, her tail is good and she's sleeping. And I told my sister, look, I know I'll make a lot of money, but that's not what I'm here for. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be popular and I don't want to make a whole pile of money. And all it's going to take is one bad reading or some shit like that to happen. Or people see me in public and I'll be like, oh my God, your reading came true. Oh my God, you did this guy right here. He's amazing. He saw my auntie in spirit and he described it. You got to get a reading from him right now. Take his number. Oh my God. I'm like, yo, yo, yo. I'm not a fucking Hollywood movie star, sweetheart. No, 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 no. Don't do that shit to me in public ever again. You understand? Don't get no more fucking readings from me and leave me alone. That's how I'll be, honestly, I'll be mad if that happened to me. Because I'll be honest with you, when I was a DJ for 20 years and I DJ'd in the most popular clubs in Bermuda. And I DJ'd all over the world, in Germany, in the United States, all over. And I was very popular in Bermuda. I was the number one DJ for many years here. I even won competitions here and there. And everywhere I went, even the other day when I was in the store, oh DJ, blah, 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 you still DJing? I'm like, no, man, I'm done. I'm retired like for years now. Leave me alone. So I know what it's like to be popular here, and I hated it. I never. That's why I finished DJing. At 36, I retired because I had enough. I don't want to play music no more because I hated the popularity. And now I don't have it no more, so it's wonderful. I'm like, yes, thank God. Nobody recognizes me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody gives a fuck if I was the best DJ 20 years ago. Nobody cares. Yes, finally, I'm free. So if I were to be a psychic and get popular here, because there's not many psychics here. There's only like maybe two or three that actually do it, and they're not that great. One is really good, but the other ones are like regular shit. So if I were to do it, I do, but I don't. I'm a star for myself, like, for my nephews and for my family and for you guys. But I don't like that. I don't like to be popular anymore. Popular is not great, especially here in an island where everybody knows you. You can't go nowhere. It's annoying. I get irritated. Yeah, when I was in school, my popularity made my girlfriend leave me because I was too popular. She told me I can't be with you anymore because you're too popular and I can't take it anymore. I can't take these bitches coming up to you every fucking time we go out. I can't handle your friends coming around here all the time. And I was like, she told me straight up she can't handle that life. And I was like, oh well, some women would love to have a popular guy, but apparently you don't. And I even wanted to give it up for her, but she's like, no, don't do that. You go about your business. Goodbye. I was like, oh well, fuck you then. Yeah, see, that's fucked up, Caddy. How they do that to people. Yeah, see, but see, that's the thing. I honestly, I don't like attention. I don't like too much attention and popularity. I don't mind being a star and I don't mind winning competitions and being good at what I do. I love being good at what I do, but I don't want to be popular. That's not a good thing. It's annoying actually. Like being popular in a small island like this is nothing to be proud of. It's actually very annoying because people are going to be on your shit constantly. And being a popular DJ is okay to a certain extent, but being a popular psychic is a whole nother popularity. Because if I expose people, which I do, then I'm gonna get fucked up. I just told you the story. If if a woman comes to me and says, "Is my husband cheating on me or my boyfriend's cheating on me?" and I expose him and I describe people and I fucking say, "Look, the cards say he is," and then she gets a fucking photo from somebody or a picture and then confirms that what I said is true, and that guy finds out and he's a gangster or something, he's gonna come look for me and fuck me up. He's gonna make sure I never read terror again because I ruined his fucking relationship or I busted him. So that shit's gonna happen. I'm telling you, and that's what usually happens. Here I'm safe because you guys are all away. I'm being serious though. Like I know it sounds funny, but it's true. And when I explained it to my sister, she was like, "You're right." And I'm like, "I know I'm right. You think I'm dumb? I'm good at what I'm doing. I'm good at this shit. So it's gonna. I can expose people quick. When I say terror blackmail, I mean it. It actually happens, and I've done it before here, and not then them not knowing I'm a psychic, and I've done that before, and I'm like, oh boy, I know, right? But that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I'm not desperate like that, and I don't want popularity, and I don't need like money like that. Like, I don't need to make money on this. I make money on my own business, and I promise myself to never be popular again, because that like ruined my life. Popularity made me mad. It made me like annoyed. 'Cause everywhere I went, yes, what DJ, 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 DJ. I didn't even know my own name. It was DJ, DJ, DJ. I'm like, fuck, man. Okay, like leave me alone. Like, you know. And then people would see my family and be like, "Oh yeah, your son does a DJ. He was a." And I'll never forget. Like I was in the newspaper, in the middle of the newspaper. I was at the top when I won the competition. Me and my friend, we were at the top of the newspaper. And my dad saw me there, and my mom saw me, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "I didn't know you were that good." I was like, "I told you, I'm the guy. But you guys think that DJing is for fucking losers. I tell you, I was the best. But I was the best, but it was also the worst. Popularity is not that great. I'm telling you what I was like. I was a very popular DJ at 22, and you know, it was probably the best years of my life was in my 20s. That's when I was like winning competitions. I was popular. I was like a loose cannon. I've always been like, a decent person. I've never like, been like violent or, you know, some piece of shit, aggravating asshole. And I treat people with respect. I just want people to respect my talent, and I never really had no serious problems. Anytime that I had a problem was like towards the end of my career, where at the end of a party, I was putting all my equipment in my van, and it wasn't my van, it was my boss's van. I was about probably 28, maybe. Like it was towards like I officially retired playing music at 36, but I started when I was like 14 and like doing parties, teenage parties for schools. I'd say I was probably like 28 when I had a real bad experience. Um, like I had helped my friend win a competition one time, and I was like his right hand man. Like I helped him win a competition against one of the best, groups in Bermuda. So he won. Shortly after that, I did a party by myself, and my best friend helped me pack everything in the van, and then he left. And he says, I said, "I'm right after you. Don't worry, I'm coming." So I was there, and I never forget. I was talking on my phone to someone that was at the party, and my other two friends were in their car, and they were waiting for me to move, but they couldn't see the other side of the car where I was, like driving. They were on the opposite side. So all of a sudden, four guys come out of the trees, out of nowhere. And the guy was like, "Yo, wind your window down." I'm like, "Hell no." So he like showed me like a blade, a knife, and he says, "I'm gonna fucking slice your tires if you don't wind down your window and talk to me." So I'm like, "Fuck." I was like, "Yeah, what do you want, man?" And he's like, "Yo, I want your chain." I'm like, "I ain't giving you fucks." And I hit the gas pedal. The car was the car was on like a grass area, so the wheels started spinning, and all you heard, "Arr!" And I swerved like this, like with the van, and the guy put his hand, grabbed my chain, and ripped the chain right off my neck, and my pendant was a big cross. I still got it right here. The pendant fell off, and the cross faced upwards, as if to say, "Yeah, God's got your back. You're good, bro." And as I hit the gas pedal, I hit two guys out of the way. I knocked them out of the way. I went for the gate, and they came after me, but I got out of the gate just in time because they were ready, ready to like fuck me up. So I knocked two guys out of the way, and the other two guys, one guy had my chain. I saw him in the rear view mirror. He had the chain and he ran. So that was like a bad experience that I had. Um, and it was all because we beat another crew, and they didn't take their L too lightly. And then I took a break for a couple months, and then like I did some gigs here and there. I went away for a few times. I did some DJ gigs in New York and Rochester a few times. I played in Atlanta a few times, in Germany, and I did things here like twice a week sometimes. But that was the only bad experience I had as a DJ, and that's it. I didn't get hurt. Stupid chain, who cares? It wasn't that valuable anyway. But after that, like I pretty much like started to like pack it in. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of this life. I'm tired of being out late playing music. And dealing with like a different age group. As I got in my 30s, I found myself playing to younger crowds, and they didn't really know like the older music, so it was like playing to people that are your kids or something. So like I kind of handed the torch down to the next generation, and that was it. At around 34, 36, I can't remember exactly, but I kind of like gave it all up and said, "Fuck it, I'm done." A lot of people were mad, and a lot of people were happy because they didn't have to deal with me no more. And the people that were mad were like my fans and friends and family. People always ask me would I do it again. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm finished DJing. That's an old part of my life. I don't want to deal with it no more. And then I got into my spirituality, and I started being psychic and doing cards. One day, when the internet was like when I had internet, and I pretty much like um started going on psychic sites and stuff like that because I was interested in that. I always felt like I had a psychic thing. I met this woman. She's still one of my great friends still till today. She's like my mentor and my friend, and she helped my gift evolve. And I used my gift on her plenty times to practice. And you know, I've met her a few times in real life, and she's a good friend of mine. And she's the one who really got me into like psychic stuff more, and showed me how to read cards properly. And like I learned from her. Like she didn't really have to teach me; I just learned from her. And then I put my own little twist in it, and then here I am. It's all good. Yeah, Becca, it's good being sober. It's nice. It's nice not drinking, smoking, being high. It's nice not being like that no more. Next month will make 6 years I stopped smoking and drinking, smoking weed. I'm done. I'm had enough. 6 years and next month officially. And I don't want to ever do it again. It's not like, I don't really care. Like I started at a very young age. When I was like 13, 14, like I said, I was around my brother's friends, which is way older. And I started like partying at a young age, drinking at a young age, smoking at a young age. I was around drug and hoes at a young age. I saw a lot of dumb shit when I was young, and I learned my lessons. So so good. I honestly, yeah, self love is a beautiful thing. And now I just trying to help everybody else not go through what I did. And you know what? Not everybody has to do what I say and say what I do and be like me. You do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy as an individual, that's what you should be doing. Okay, Caddy, have fun. No problem, sweetheart. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And have fun. Just live life. Have fun with your Gemini. I always wish you the best. I'm not jealous. It's cool. I know you always be mine, so it's cool. Like I said, when all fails, you always got Marky. It's all good. Freaky Friday, sex position deck. Your horny little 22-year-old ass better calm down. Yeah, daddy's here. You have to have some damn respect for your daddy. Okay? Okay, Caddy, do that. Hopefully it goes well. I don't get nothing bad. You'll be alright. Bathtub buddies forever, yes. No one will ever know about the bathtub diaries and what happened in that bathtub. Shh. Always be available. I'll bring the bubbles. Are we doing the sex position deck? I have to get it. I have to get up and get it. If you guys really want me to, I'll go get it right now and do it for you. But I have to get up and I can't show everybody my secret stash. So I have to block the camera for a few seconds while I go get it. All right. The things I do for these damn horny ass women. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. I got that from anywhere. Yes, Diamond. I know these horny women. They want sex position decks. He thinks I gotta do. Ta-da! You can see through the towel. Okay. Now I'm not on my panties. Not quite. Can't have nobody see things that he's supposed to see. Okay. These guys want Freaky Fridays sex position decks. So if anybody wants a sex message on how their sex life is going to be in the month of August, I'll do that for you. Yeah, I do. I love you when you're asleep. You said you're supposed to see. I know what you can see. All right. Becca, let's see what's going to I know you guys like when they talk a lot of shit. See, that's why you want me to do this. You want a good laugh, see. All right, as long as I ain't gonna get in trouble. I know how these fucking stalkers are around here. As soon as I said sex deck, everybody comes in here, see. All right. Becca, let's see how your sex life is going to be in the month of oh yeah, she's a Gemini, she says she's hornier now in her 30th in her 30s than she's ever been. All right. How is Becca's sex life going to be in the month of August? All right, let's see what we got. Oh God. Oh shit. I always knew. See, look, he even showed up. You got the star card. I know you like laying on your back and taking it. You said you do. It's the Aquarius. Looks like he wants to come in and beat it up. No, that's even your hair right there. I know you're a starfish. That's what we call women who lay on their back. So looks like he's gonna be in control, Aquarius boy. And then after that, it looks like the King of Swords, which is the Aquarius. King of Swords wants you to go down and tell him a story down there. So it looks like after, you might be King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And looks like your last card, after you do this, you might not feel so great because it's just temporary. So you got the five of testicles. So it looks like he's gonna go balls deep, and it might be a rainy day after that. He's just gonna come in for the kill, beat it up, and leave you wondering why does he do this all the time. But you're gonna be sexified, not satisfied, sexified. You're gonna get your exercise. You're gonna have, some good BBC. What you always want. The Aquarius shows up strong there, the star, the King of Swords, but he's gonna leave you, in that state of mind, like why he can't stay and give it to me all the time. Because that's you. You're a redhead. It's showing you every time. See, you're in all the cards, and the girl's hair is long too. It's just the guy ain't a BBC, but it's the like some people say, tarot has no gender. Idiots. Oh, there you go. Looks like you're going to get some D in August, but it's gonna leave you kind of like wondering when the next time is going to be. But at least you're gonna get some. Unlike some people, they ain't getting shit. So it looks like you're gonna be a starfish. Then you gotta get on your knees, and then after that, it's gonna happen. He's gonna go balls deep and leave you. He's gonna make sure he really carves it up, and then he's gonna leave. All right, Caddy, you said I love good missionary. Yeah, sounds good to me. As long as we do it in the bathtub, we'll be good. All right, Caddy, let's see what we got for you. How is your sex life going to be in the month of August? I haven't used these cards forever. I usually don't do this on here. Some people get all, offended and flag me and shit and act stupid. Oh boy. Oh, Caddy, I knew this was gonna happen. Caddy, you here? Oh, I'm sure. Poor kid. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. You're here, so I'll give you your message. All right. Well, it looks like you got a guy who's confused because he's like, three-way? Like, you with somebody else, or you want it now, or like the guy's kind of confused because like he wants to know if you're with somebody else, or he wants to know if there's another person, or he wants to know if you really want it, with another person, or you like three guys or whatever. Looks like very confused, and the reason why is because he's gonna like got the death card here. He's like, fuck, man, I didn't even get the coochie, and I went in my pants. I got riled up so much that I just had to go. I couldn't hold it. And then it looks like after a while, after a couple weeks knowing each other, it looks like he might even get the coochie. So it looks like you guys might, the 7 of testicles, this is what he wants to do with you. He wants to be in control. So it looks like by the end of August, looks like the end of August, he's going to end up getting it. You might give it to him. And, but that 7 of Pentacles is like testicles, is like pretty much saying he wants things to develop over time before he gets to that point. But in the meantime, looks like he might fantasize about you. Especially, he might go in his pants. That's what it looks like. Looks like he might pre-ejaculate. Poor guy. After all, he is young. So looking at that, that coochie, or seeing how, seeing that ass, whatever. So it looks like you might get some D, but it might be towards the end of August. But in the meantime, you might fantasize about it. Just like you might fantasize about it. It looks like both of you will get some, but might not last. All right, let me see what's going on for me. Let me have a good laugh. See if I might get lucky next month. See if somebody will seduce me. See what I'm saying? He's going to have you in that position. He didn't even know what to do. Oh boy. Why is it always the Queen of Wands? Why is it always a fire sign that's in my life? I don't know why. Why me? I don't even want to read these damn cards, man. And why do I always have to do all the damn work in these pictures? And what the fuck am I doing sideways over here? What the fuck this woman got me doing? Are you out of your damn mind, woman? Oh, hell no. What the fuck this woman got me doing? This is some bullshit. Whose idea was to bring these cards out here? Yeah. I love them already when they're fucking sleep. I'm telling you, they do, I'm always got some fire sign girl around me. They're always around some way, somehow. I want like a air sign woman say she can be compatible. I'm sick and tired of fire sign girls. Women, I mean. All right. Well, the Queen of Sex wants. She wants me to eat it before I beat it. She wants me to eat her on the chair. And if you look very carefully, I have one of those vibrator things in my hand. So she wants me to use the vibrator and eat it. Oh my God. She's crazy. Then after that, I'm going to take her to Cloud9 and give her the Wheel of Fortune. And it looks like she wants some sideways action because she says to the left, to the left. She says I have to find that G spot. And of course, she's on her back again. I'm doing all the goddamn work. Fuck made this shit up? Why is I'm always got to do all the work? Now, my last card is the Judgment. See, here I am again, sideways, trying to get all the way in there. And she's just laying there doing fucking nothing. Looking into the sky saying, oh, yes, thank you, Margie. You're the sideways champion. What the fuck is that? And if you look at these cards, right? Look at these two cards. Look. XXX. Triple X rated. Who makes this shit up? Who does this? Why are they doing this to me? And what makes you think I'm going to do that? Like, what the fuck type of shit this guy's got on it? This girl's got some damn toys. What the fuck's going on here? Kids, do you see this shit? Kids, you walked into Freaky Fridays with Becca and Caddy and Marky. They want me to pull out the sex card deck because they are in need of deep. They are sexually frustrated and they need sexual position decks. They want to know how their sex life is going to be in August. Would you like me to check your sex life in August, kids? I'm offering that right now. This turns into a nice night, and then all of a sudden, it's Freaky Fridays. Oh boy. You see what I gotta do? And then I had to read my own damn card. What's my favorite position? Doggy style. Every day, all day. That's my favorite position. Or reverse cowgirl, either one. I want to see that booty clapping, I'm happy. That's me all day. I gotta see it, you know. Yeah, from the back, I like all that. But if I'm laying down and she's doing the reverse cowgirl and I get to see it, then that's me. Like I like that. That's just something I like. That's my favorite. Yeah, I'm retired too. Like it all depends like on the person and the size of the person. So it depends. If she's got no ass, then it don't make sense going from behind because it's like that's like an insult to me. If she ain't got no ass, then it's nothing. I can't do no doggy style and be happy about it. I'll do it, but I won't be happy about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you got a flat ass and ain't nothing happening, then it ain't gonna work for us. Yeah, I mean, it all depends. Like people, it all depends on the person and the size of the person. It all depends. Well, in my cards there, you see the guy with the vibrator thing and eating it at the same time. I'm like, fuck, you want me to do all this goddamn work? You want me to eat it, vibrate it, and then sideways your ass twice? Like, are you serious? Why I'm gotta do all the work? Why in those three cards is always me? Like I'm some damn robot. Fuck, where's my satisfaction? Damn it. I'm always the one doing all the damn work. Every time I pull these cards, I'm always the one doing the work. Ain't nobody working on me. I'm always doing the damn work. I'm always got to be the one pushing. Fuck. Some bullshit. I swear to God, every time I use this deck, it's the same shit. I'm always the one doing the work in the pitches and the positions. I'm like, damn it, man. Why it's always got to be me? I'm getting older, man. When someone can give me new work. Hey, that's what it's all about. You know? Nah, neither do I. That's one thing I always said. I ain't got no complaints. Ain't nobody ever said Mark is this and that. And that those cards kind of proved it. I'm always the one doing the damn work. I don't mind putting in the work. It's all good. As long as she's happy. There's a saying, you always got to take care of him first. My boy told me that a long time ago. He goes, Mark, as long as you take care of him first, then him has no complaints. And they won't go nowhere else because you have to take care of him first. That's cool. You ain't got to. This is just for like, these crazy women I got in here right now. Because they like this type of shit. See, they want to laugh because when I talk shit about these positions, they like to laugh. They like a lot of ignorance. Let me tell you, every Saturday night I used to come on. I don't do it anymore, but it used to be very popular for a lot of people. Used to come in there and they used to have a great time. Every Saturday night I used to dress in red, and I used to call myself Brother Love, and I used to put on an accent, and I used to pull these cards and other sex cards, and we used to have so much fun. I used to talk pure shit. And whatever month it was, I'd be like, this month, let's check your, or if they wanted to find, if a woman wanted to find out, if they were like having sex, gonna have sex with the person that they were with, or when they're gonna have sex next, I would do whatever. And it was a free stream. I never charged anybody to do. And it was just a fun night. Every Saturday night, I'll come on Instagram. And honest to God, it was like the funniest shit ever. It was so funny. I used to have so much fun. But half the people that were in there are no longer coming in anymore. They finally got D and they left. So a lot of them got their D and gone. See? So yeah, I used to do things like that. But when I do it on here, I'll get flagged, or they'll tell me take my video down because it was too explicit. But yet there's people on here with some vulgar fucking cards on here and talking about fucking and eating and this and that. And they get away with it, but I do it like once in a while and I get like, it's a problem. I'm like, I go to this person's shit, like, like go to this channel, look what they're doing. They're actually showing the coochie on and the D on the card. But these cards don't show that. They don't even show that stuff. It's just a position. Like, get over it. I'm telling you, Caddy, it was like one of the funniest times I'm ever. Those days were the best. It was you, Vanessa, Sue was in there, Elizabeth, a few other girls I can't remember. A. We used to have so much fun. Everybody used to come in there. We used to talk pure shit. Actually, what's her name? Your SR. We used to have so much fun. Lolo, we used to all be in there talking pure shit. It was the funniest shit ever. I miss that. I miss those times, Because that shit was funny. It was nice to talk shit and have fun. And nobody took it personally. Like, everybody was like just happy to like hear somebody talk shit and have fun. That's all. I'm telling you, it was so hilarious. She started that brother love shit. SR and Elizabeth, she started that shit too. She was like, you need to dress up in red. Because one night I came on in red and I started talking shit. And that's how it all happened. I was like, yeah, you should be brother love on Saturday nights. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I ain't doing this shit. And then I got baited into it. And then, I like doing voices and talking shit and making people laugh. So then I was gifted these decks by people, like some of my friends, and they were like, yes, Mark, please do it. This shit's fucking hilarious. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do it. Fuck it. That was fun, man. I'm had a lot of fun. But it's kind of different now. Everybody's gone their way. All these women are like got men now and they're getting their D and they're doing their thing. So, yeah, they graduated. Yeah, you're right. Back in this. Kitchy said I can give me one of those Oracle cards though. Okay, cool, yeah. I'll give you an Oracle card. All right. Let's see. I'll give you the Lover's Oracle. Yeah. Man, we used to have so much fucking fun. This shit was so hilarious. You want this Lover's Oracle, or you don't want that? What do you want? So I can know what you want. Because I don't want to give you a message you don't want. You want Lover's Oracle, or you want like a spiritual oracle? Oh, I don't really have like cards like that, like a career. But I can give you like my deck is more about that. Okay, no love, no problem. It's all good. That's why I ask. See, Oracle means anything. All right, let me give you the Marky deck here. It's more related to career and things. That's what's up, kids. I'm happy for you. Stay on the grind. Don't worry about love. I agree with you. No love on my mind either. It'll be nice to be loved by somebody that's actually decent, but it's all good. I focus on my money and my work and my family. All right, Caddy, have fun. And it's good seeing you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, kids, don't give certain people your energy. You may have some sleepless nights or you're just overthinking. So if you're sleeping fine, you might just be overthinking about things, and try not to think too much and allow yourself to sleep. If you're waiting for a text message, email, or call, you will get a text or call. And on the bottom, you have jealousy or envy from people around you, as usual. Damn people. Yeah, I forget them. So you might get a phone call or a text from someone important or something important. So that's good. In the meantime, don't give nobody your energy. Forget about those people and just try not to overthink things and get good night's sleep. Yeah, there you go. See, that could be the text and the call. I did tell you, I think I told you August you would things are gonna be better. I believe I said that. Yeah. August is around the corner. It's already the 29th today. I'm already in the future. It's already midnight here. So Tuesday is August 1st. So yeah, yeah. Let's hope that it happens, and hopefully it will. And hopefully you come in here and say, guess what, Marky, I got a job. I'm happy and all's good. You gotta manifest it. You gotta sit there and be like, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna make money, and everything's gonna be fine. I know it will. That's what you gotta keep saying every single day. Okay. Well, that's good. See, things are already getting better. It's good. See, so that's a good thing. See, patience pays off. Praying, manifesting, all these things are good. Well, let's hope that that's the message that you're going to get. Maybe that text or that call is going to be, hey, look, we thought about it. You got the job. Because August is right around the corner. You will. Exactly. I believe you will. Good things are going to happen to a lot of people and have been happening to a lot of people that, are out there doing good things and have been through, a lot of bullshit. I fully believe that. But the problem is a lot of people doubt and live in doubt, and we shouldn't be that way. I want everybody to stop doubting their gifts from God, you know. And if you sit there and be like, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that, everything's gonna be fine, I'm gonna be so happy. You gotta already like think you're in there already. You have to have like a spiritual arrogance that it's going to be fine. And the more you believe, the more you receive. And that's what happens with me, so much so that I have to turn it down sometimes because I get too spiritually confident. And I'm like, okay, all right, God, I'm good now. I don't need no more work. I'm tired. Can you please ease me up a bit? I need a break. Okay, thanks for helping me. I appreciate you. It was the weirdest thing that happened this week. I called my friend. He has his own construction business, and I needed a window put in, and I wanted it done this week. And I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna do it this week. I doubt it. I'm gonna have to like start it, and hopefully he'll come and do it. So I called him on Monday morning. He was like, "Hey, bro, what's up? How you doing?" I was like, "Look, man, I need you to put in this window. It's not a big deal. It's a small window. It's a good bit of work. You're gonna need this and this and this." And he goes, let me see. Today is Monday. All right, well, how's Thursday? And I was like, Thursday? Really? I was like, fuck, if you can come Thursday, that'll be perfect. So he showed up yesterday. Him and I and this other guy, we started the job and finished the job. We started at like 9:30, and we finished at like 6:30. And we completed the job, and it made me really happy. And I was like, see, good things happen to good people. When you want shit done, people are gonna come and help you work. And when you do good things happen. 'Cause I doubted it. I was like, nah, he ain't gonna come help me do this shit. He ain't gonna do it. And yeah, 3 days later, he was here, finished it all in one day. We all worked together, and bang, done. It was like spiritual clockwork. It just all unfolded and happened. I say to myself, see, all I gotta do is be positive and think that everything is gonna be all right, and it happens. It's amazing. Once you get to that point of your life where you no longer doubt bad things happening, then good things just keep happening. You're like, all right, this is weird now. Like, where's the bad luck coming in? Like, where's the bad shit? Where's the negative shit? And I still have a bad habit of thinking, that, oh yeah, this is too good to be true. And then I change my thought right away. I'm like, no, I'm not doubtful of you, God. I'm not doubtful that this is real. I just like I can't believe how much you bless me. So that's how I talk like now to myself or to God or to spirit. Like I want them to know I don't doubt them. I find it hard to believe that it's this good when I could have been doing this all this time. But see, they reward you when you're positive. They reward you when you're really serious. You sit there and doubt them and say, yeah, I ain't never gonna have this, I'm never gonna have that. This is bullshit. I've been waiting for this long. And you start being negative, they're gonna be like, all right, little bitch, you fucking little whiner. You're gonna suffer some more because you don't believe in us. You don't believe in yourself. So we'll put you on hold for a little while. And I honestly believe they do that. They teach us a lesson, to stop being like negative and stop being, whiny and like give thanks for what you have and just shut up and then wait for your blessing. And then when you get it, what are you gonna do? Accept the blessing and just like not thank them and not care about it and think that it's luck? It's not. You gotta stay on that shit. You gotta stay positive 24/7. I know it's hard, but if you do it, you'll find a big difference in your life. That's my suggestion and that's my advice. And that's what I live and die by now. You know? Yeah. Yep. I remember, yeah. And you were like, oh shit, she's with her boyfriend and her or something. You told me about her and her boyfriend or something. Like she wasn't doing something that she was upset. You're welcome, kids, no problem, sweetheart. I remember like your mom saying that she wasn't happy that the way she was living her life and what she was doing as far as like her boyfriend and her and she could be doing better and she's not doing what she's supposed to do. She moved into a different place with her boyfriend recently. Yeah. Well, as long as she's happy, that's all that matters, you know. Sometimes our parents are never going to approve of the person we're with, and our parents probably were never approved from their parents, you know. So I don't think there's anybody. I wouldn't say anybody, but I think that majority of the people in this world don't really, approve of the person that's with their daughter or their son, or who's with their sister or their brother and things like that. I'm one of those people who don't like none of my sister or brother-in-laws, and I proved it because now two of them are divorced, and the other one's just a dickhead. So, you know, we're not meant to be put on this earth to like people, but um, we have people have children, and their children make choices. Sometimes they're not the right choice that we have. Yeah. So maybe, like, I would say, like, your mom probably disappointed that she took on this guy right away, and maybe the guy's not doing what she approves of him doing, or she's but at the end of the day, you said she's my age, right? So if she's my age, she's probably fed up, man. She wants to be in love, she wants to be together. They have limited amount of time. When you're my age, like, a lot of people would do that. Like, they just want to be loved, and they just want to, like, hurry up. They want things to happen. A lot of people are like that. If he moved in really quickly, that's you know well, that's the problem. He's in control. See, he's in control. That's what he probably wanted. He's like, yeah, I control this woman now. You got my car, you got my house, you're with me, you're living with me. You know, maybe I'll tell you this. Sometimes people rush into getting married and getting into a place together and living with each other and being with each other, and it works. It works forever. And then there's other people who take forever to lose their virginity and get into a relationship and be with somebody and have children with them, get married to them, be with each other for 5, 6 years and get a divorce. But they did everything the legit right way. And then you have people who everybody has a different story of how their first love is, and where they are right now. So maybe this is, something good. I don't know. Yeah, everything happens with time. Exactly. Well, that's the thing. Like, it's the choice that she made. She has to live with her choices. She's a grown woman. Um, my question to you is this: if he were to leave her, and they got into a fight, and he broke up and said, "Get the fuck out of my house," you know, I'm sure she would go to a friend's house to sleep there and regather her things and get her own place eventually, and be fine. But try not to think that. Try to think positive, and think that she's gonna be okay with her man and her new place and her new car, and his car and his way, and living with him. Like, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's a good thing. Oh, because your mom might not approve of it, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. Yeah. The thing is, right now you can say, she's happy, she's, in another place. Um, she's with her boyfriend, it's all happened quickly, okay, fine. She could be seriously in love, and they both could be really, they can be fine. And 2 years from now, they could be married, you know? Or in 2 years from now, they can be broken up and she would have a new place and she'll have her whole life and be single again. Who knows? But for right now, I honestly, I approve of people living with each other because that way they can actually see what they're like. I've always been the type of person that I would do the same thing to a certain extent. If I was dating somebody for like 6 months, a year, and I'm really like in love with the person, and we're really in love, we're compatible, like we're like, twin flames, right? And she said to me, Mark, look, I know you got your apartment, but I just bought a condo or a house or whatever, and I want you to move in with me. I would say, yeah, sure, I'll move in with you. Knowing fully well if it goes south, I have to go back to my apartment or I have to get another place. Who fucking cares? I can do it, you know? But say if I do that and it works and I live with her for the next 40 years and we live and die together, I can say I can't regret that decision. But I would do it because I'd rather live with you now, get to know you now, than waste my motherfucking time getting to know you and then living with you eventually and then it all go to shit. Oh, there you go. See? There you go. So life has gotten better for her. You see? Life has gotten better for her. She's got a good man. Well, that we know of. He's given her a place to stay. He's given her a car. She has a nicer place. She was struggling. Now she's not. I would say be happy for her, and understand that, maybe at the time your mom wasn't happy, but now maybe she is. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like your mom's happy for her, but also worried about her, just like how you are. And rightfully so. But we can't inflict that energy towards her. I would say inflict good energy towards her. You know, just be there for her, and check up on her, make sure she's okay, you know, things like that. But I feel like your mom is okay with it. I just asked her, to be honest. I get like a worried stomach feeling, like a nausea feeling about it. Like, I just think there's not a nervous energy. I think your sister's nervous. I think the guy's also nervous if this is all gonna pan out and work. I think your mom's nervous about it. You are. Like, you guys are worried, and rightfully so. Like, that's your sister, that's her daughter. She's moving in with a guy that you guys don't know. But at the end of the day, I think it's just, you guys worry and concern. That's all it is. I don't really feel like it's a bad thing. For her to move in with him, what does that say? That means that she trusts him enough to live with him and to take that chance. She's a grown woman. If she's in her 40s, then fuck, she ain't stupid. I hope not. But I don't get that vibe off of her. Ah, right. So that's why, right. Now I remember, now that you said this, now I remember. See, I wasn't really sure. But I remember it now. Now that you said that, I remember. That's why your mom was like upset. But honestly, like people like him, sometimes when people are in jail and shit like that and they get out, they have another chance. And once they realize they have a good chance, some of them like buck up and like be better at life and do want to be better and want to just do better. Some people change, man. I honestly believe that people do change and people do want a better life because they realize that they're better off at that with the life they have or the person they're with. I've seen people change and evolve. I have. Everybody has at one point, but some people never change. So it's up to her to learn the lesson or to deal with it or whatever. And if you did pay the money back, then that's good. I'll check for you if you want. That's cool. You're concerned for your sister. All right. So what I got is that they're beginning to understand each other a lot more, and I think their relationship has reached to a higher level, and they've released themselves from the bullshit. I feel like she has good intentions and things are good between them. Um, I think that things are a lot more sincere between both of them. And what I got here is they're both putting in the effort and they feel like that things are successfully better and they feel more joyful and I feel like they're eating good. They got like they have abundance. They have money, they have the house, they have the car. They're doing good right now. They feels like a holiday to them. Like it feels like they're feasting good. They're everything is happening good for them right now. I feel like your sister's very happy. I got the justice card here. So I feel like she's happy and she feels balanced, you know? Yeah. Mm. I would say, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I asked if he's fucking around on her, and it says that he speaks to other women, but I don't see him like fucking some other women. Like, I don't see him having sex with other women. I think that he's really offered his love to your sister. I honestly, I see him speaking, possibly like talking to women, but that's it, just talking. There's no like, love or anything like that because he knows that he's already been like kind of caught doing that. So he knows that'll be a bad mistake and an error. Like that'll be him being dishonest and he probably doesn't want to be that person. And I think that he's offered his love to your sister. So but I still think that he speaks to women, but nothing in a sexual way. I don't get that. I just think that he's been lied to or tricked by certain women. So like he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm better off just loving, your sister, and that's it. He really thinks that she's beautiful and she's productive, and you know they're happy, but it looks like he still might talk to other women here and there. Like he's making better choices, I believe. Ah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense then. So that's the communication he has is with his ex-wife about his kids, probably. Yeah. So it says he talks to other women, but obviously not like that. He ain't fucking his ex. That's not. I don't get that. Yeah. See, so I believe there's communication, but that's about it. But he's being lied to by this person. Like, so his ex is probably lying to him, taking advantage of him, probably begging him for money and shit. I don't know. Like, from what I get, he really, has to do those things. He has to talk to his ex-wife about the kids or whatever. He thinks your sister is very smart. That's why he likes her. He thinks she's very smart, knowledgeable, has good ideas, teaches him things or shows him things or something. Like shows him a good, like, ways to do things. Hey Amanda, how you been? Um, the only thing I get here is like he might be jealous, like when he sees like guys hit on her, maybe, because a, g- uh, she is very good looking. I've seen her on Facebook, so he might be like kind of a jealous type, where if he sees somebody like talking to your sister, he'll be like, "Fuck, this guy's all over my woman. Like, fuck's going on here?" Like he might be a little jealous or envious, And I still think that he might have like some money issues here and there. But you're right, his past has been very disappointing. He still has a bitter taste in his mouth from relationships and people and things like that. But he does look at your sister as a very good person. Like he thinks your sister's very smart, and he thinks that she's a go-getter. Like, she does what she has to do. And he likes that about her. Like he doesn't have to say, "Hey babe, go do this, go do that," or "Can you do this and can you do that?" Like she just automatically does shit. So he likes that about her. That's why he's with her. Because like she's the person he needs. So I don't see no cheating or no disrespectful shit. I just think that his past bothers him and he kind of gets jealous if other men look at her or talk to her. A lot of guys are like that, dude. When you have a beautiful girlfriend, it's hard, like, cause when you see other guys talking to him and your girl says, "Hey," or whatever, or "Hey, I'm fine, got a man," like a guy will get irritated, and rightfully so, like, cause a lot of guys have no respect for people's women. They'll try anything. It's some people's goal to do that. Amanda, I'm doing good. I'm just here talking about all sorts of things. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if she's been through these abusive relationships, the energy could I also be picking up as her, which is her like feeling like, when is this shit gonna explode, or am I doing? Is this gonna be okay now? Am I gonna finally be okay? I think they both had. I've been talking about this situation all day today, even offline. I've been talking about a lot of people bringing their past hurt into their present life. I know it's very hard. I want to make something very clear to a lot of people. The more you dwell on the past and the more you leave your past lingering in your future, you're not going to go nowhere in life. You're going to always think bad. You're always going to think that the next person is going to do the same shit to you. You can't keep thinking like that. Because if you think like that, you're going to manifest another episode. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. But from my experience and from my lifetime, the more you think that the next person is going to be like the last person, you're not going to get nothing. You got to think, I want someone to come into my life and be very good, not like the last person. So that way I don't have to think about the last person or how I could compare this person to the last person. You got me? So that's a lot of people's issue. And I have that issue. A lot of people have that issue. It's called a trust issue. You don't want to be in that abusive relationship. You don't want to be cheated on again. You don't want to have to be lied to again. You got me? People don't want that. Of course not. But you can manifest the next person into that. As soon as you meet a new person, you should say to yourself, maybe this person is better than the last person. Because maybe that's why God's sending me this new person. Because they want to show me a better person. They want to give me a better person. But if you say, oh fuck, this is another fuck boy. This is another asshole. This guy looks like he's gonna cheat on me. Or I think that this isn't gonna work because yada 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 yada. So if you already do that before it even gets into a friendship, you're gonna lose automatically. Even if that person's right for you, you're gonna fuck it up by thinking fucked up. And that actually happens. And people can say whatever they want because I've seen it happen to myself and to everybody else. All because somebody in your past fucked you over, cheated on you, disrespected you, abused you, divorced you, married you, whatever. It doesn't mean that every single person is going to do that. And it's that way in every category. I can read you and tell you the truth, and things happen. You can go to somebody else and get the worst reading of your life. It's the same shit. You got to go through bullshit in order to find the right things. And sometimes you find the right things and end up in bullshit. But you have to make the right decisions. You have to make the right choices in order to make your life the best it can be. And the worst thing you can do is dwell on your past. It's that simple. I had to learn that in a very, very hard way. People used to say to me, you worry too much about your past, bro. Let that shit go. And I was like, no, man, you don't understand. And they was like, yeah, whatever. I ain't listening to this fucking idiot. I used to be that person who always dwelled on my past. Yeah, this is another hoe trying to get me. Oh, this is some dumb bitch. Oh, this fucking asshole trying to be my friend because he knows I got that. Or this guy wants something for free. Oh, look at this woman coming in here now. All she wants is free shit. So you're gonna manifest that negativity. Now, if you see somebody come in, hey, how you doing? What's up? Don't think that that person wants something for nothing or wants to fuck you over, because then you're gonna keep getting those things over and over. It's true. It happens. And I know it's hard to be positive in this fucked up world, because maybe 7 out of 10 people are bad, and there's only 3 decent people because they're also been through you've been through. But it doesn't give you the right to judge every single person and put them in the same category, because you might lose a good person. So think about that before you do it again. I'm just saying. Just talking from experience. That's how I live my life. You ain't got to. It's cool. It's all good. Amanda, would you like a message, sweetheart? If you're here, I'll give you a message of choice if you like. Let me see what I wanted to do here. She's been through. My sister's 46. Yeah, she's my age. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I saw her on your Facebook page. Remember, I was talking shit. I was like, hey, tell your sister, holla at me if she needs a boyfriend. And I say, your sister's sexy as fuck. Tell her holla at me. She's my age. And you were laughing like crazy. Remember? I was like, damn, your sister's fine. I saw her comment on your page. I was like, who's this? I was like, God damn. Dang. Back when you never told me you have a fine ass sister. What the fuck's wrong with you? I thought we was cool like that. Don't you want the best for your sister? Nah, I was talking shit to you that day. Remember? I remember, yeah. I know she's a Gemini, yeah. And I told you I was older than her a few months. I like to make everybody laugh, man. We could be serious, but I want to laugh too. Like, I've been serious for too long now. I want to laugh a little bit. I noticed that Gemini women, they need somebody. Like they want a partner. And they get attached quick and they get like multiple fucked up relationships. I noticed that about a lot of my Gemini women that come in here. And I don't like that. Like I want everybody to be happy. But a lot of the Gemini women, they're hardcore, yo. They go through a lot of bullshit. I have a lot of beautiful Gemini women that come in here that's been through a lot of bullshit. I'm helped them all, like. I have this thing, like a lot of Gemini and Virgo women, they always got like issues. And I always try to help them out as much as I can. I tease them, but I also help them out. Oh, she's an empath. Oh, cool. Oh, you guys are both air signs, so usually the air signs are like very spiritual and empathic and things like that. If you check it out, there's a lot of air sign psychic people, tons of them, and a lot of them are very good because we're the air signs. We're the thinkers, we're the humanitarians. We're supposed to be the smart ones, which we are. But there's a lot of people that are other signs that are really nice too, and really cool. I just dwell on the person, not the sign too much. All right, Amanda, you say you want the blue deck. One. Amanda. All right. Amanda, don't worry about what people think of you. You have free will to do whatever you want, but now is not the right time for what you want to do, even though you have the free will. And don't worry about doing it right now. Now is not the right time, but you can do it at a next time. Try not to worry about what people say. Welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. But yeah. How's the weight loss going? Good. I'm down to 11 pounds now. Actually 12 to be exact. But I would say I'm gonna be generous and be honest and be 11 11 solid pounds. But yesterday I went on the scale and it said and I lost 12 pounds. But usually like it'll show the weight loss in the morning and then the next day it'll be like a point this, point that. So like it fluctuates a bit, but I'm still losing the I was actually happy yesterday morning when I got on the scale. I was like, oh fuck, yes, I'm down to 11. My nephews laugh at me because I'm working out in the pool, right? Because it's so freaking hot that if I work out in the gym or work out anywhere else, I'm gonna be like soaking wet and tired and sweating and hot. So what I do is I wait till the evening, right after I eat dinner. I'll wait about a half an hour and I'll get in the pool and I'll do like stretching first. Then I'll do like, some exercises and I'll do it for like half an hour, 40 minutes. And then I'll swim around at the end. Then I stretch in the beginning. I do my exercise, then I'll stretch at the end, and then I'll take like a swim and go around the pool a few times and then I'll get up. And I'll time myself, like I'll do it for like a half an hour, 40 minutes. So it's really nice. I've been doing things differently. I've been eating a lot, better and healthier and trying not to eat any type of shit. Hey, love and life, how you been? What's going on? Happy Friday. Oh, it's Saturday now here. It's 1:45. Saturday morning. I'm in the future. Yeah. That's why I'm on now, I can see shit. My neighbor's having a party. You can hear them all outside making off and talking and shouting. Like, shut the fuck up. I can hear him outside. Blah, 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 blah. It's 1:45 in the morning. Shut your mouth. People trying to sleep around here. I can hear him. They're loud as hell. They must be drunk by now. And that was my dog. She's getting fed up. She probably woke up. All right, they stopped now. They must have got told off. Yeah, I love swimming. I've always been like a person who loves the water. I love fishing, swimming. I love any type of water activities. I'm actually enjoying, um, working out in the pool. It's actually fun. I've never done it before, and I went online and looked up like back exercise. My back's hurting, my hamstrings are like destroyed. So I've been doing like I have a ladder on the side, so I've been like pulling up on the ladder and holding onto the ladder and kicking my legs and going up and down like that with my legs. And then I'll like I'll sit on like a floating object, a noodle or like one of those like floating bowl things. I'll go on there and I'll like move my legs and I'll move myself like this and go around and around and around and around a couple times. I do laps and then I'll stop that. Then I'll stretch for a while. Then I'll take like a swim, go up and down, back and forth, side to side. And then I'll go back to the ladder, hold onto the ladder and stretch my legs out, my arms, all sorts of stuff. Then I'll go towards the steps and like I'll stretch my back out and lay down and like go up and go back down and do all sorts of stuff. And I have like a big clock outside on the porch so I can time myself. So I do like half an hour, 40 minutes, depending on how much time I have. So it's nice. It's It's helping me lose weight and feel better. My back is a lot better. My body feels better and better as time goes on, but I'm not fully cured yet. But my hamstrings are like, I don't know, like I had sciatica, and then now I don't have it anymore, and it only like has pain every now and then. But like both my hamstrings from my butt cheeks down to my knee on the back, my hamstrings are like completely like giving me shocks. It's like they're pulled and they're strained, and like I have to like kind of yeah. I used to be a lifeguard. I wanted to exercise was to tread water with a 5 pound brick above your head for 2 minutes to 3 minutes. Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh my God, these people are loud. So yeah, that's an intense exercise. But being a lifeguard is a huge responsibility because you gotta like hold somebody, and if they're drowning, you gotta like grab them and bring them in and all that type of stuff. That's a hard job to do. Lifeguards have to be super strong because they might have to grab somebody and bring them in, or stuff like that. So like you just grab the 5 pound brick and you just tread water. You like walk through the water. That's what you mean. I should try that. I have tons of bricks around here, and I can walk all around my pool, like in the pool. I wouldn't mind doing that. That sounds like fun. If that works, I'll try it. I'll try new exercises. That's cool. Yeah, I'm still here talking to some of my friends that came in stuff. I don't know. I've been on here for like 3 hours. I'm actually waiting for two people from earlier. I came on earlier, like about 6 hours ago. I came on, and I was on there. I was really busy, and I couldn't get to everybody. Um, and there's two people I'm waiting on. I owe them I owe them answers to their questions. They paid for questions, but they haven't come back. That's why I came back on, and I end up reading for other people. And here I am, still waiting for them to come back because I feel bad I didn't have time for them. I told them I was coming back, but they didn't show up. So I told them email me or catch me next time. They're cool. Like everybody knows I'll take care of them. And I'm not the type of person to like take your money and run. So they're cool. They haven't like credited or anything. I'm just waiting for them to come back, but obviously not. But it's all good. I'm not mad or anything. I just came back because I had the time. Yeah, I mean it happens all the time. People always come back. All right, Becca. Oh, okay, I got you. Nah, I ain't like that. So when you tread water, your legs go in circles like egg beaters. So you hold it up and then you just keep putting your legs like around and around. That'll be perfect for me because I have the leg problems. Like my hamstrings are messed up. If my nephews see me do that exercise, they'll be laughing like crazy. But I have some bricks here. I have to weigh them to see how much they weigh. But I have some bricks that around the house, so I have to find a 5 pound brick and do that. Oh, okay, kids, cool. Yeah, people know that when they come on here and they see me again, I'll just take care of them. I always remember who who paid for shit and who didn't, and who I owe and who didn't get this and that. If not, they'll remind me. Back you going night night? It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk, let her go pee, and then I'm gonna go hit the sack. I'm off tomorrow anyway. I'm not doing nothing. Me and my sister are actually gonna go to a furniture place and see if we can get some stuff. Like, we're gonna see if we can order some stuff for like another month's time. We're gonna try and check some stuff. Yeah. So me and my sister are gonna go shopping and just go gallivant. I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. I gotta get up early though, because I have to go to my friend, my fisherman friend. He's gonna have fish for sale tomorrow at 8 in the morning. So I gotta go check to see if I can get some fish. You're gonna try to stay up for Jessica's live. Oh, she's coming. She's going live. I'll go. I'll go visit her. I visited her last time. Yeah, I worked so long yesterday. I worked uh 10 hours yesterday straight. Oh, okay, love and life, yeah. So yeah, I mean that sounds like a pretty intense workout, but I'll do it. It's only, you said 2 to 3 minutes, right? I wouldn't mind doing that. I'll do that. I can do that every time I go in there because I have a gray brick. It's probably maybe 3 to 4 pounds. It might be 5 pounds actually. I'll check. Okay. Well, when I get off of here and she's on, I'll come visit her and say hello. She always supports me, so I support her. I support her same way. After all, we both encourage her to do it. So we VIP members. Yeah, love and life. I've got hamstring issues from lifting things. Because I don't lift things with my back. I learned not to do that. But because I lifted things without my back and lifted things with my legs, my hamstrings are like destroyed now. Like not destroyed, but they hurt. Like they give me like a shocking sensation from time to time. It's not every day I feel the pain, but like when I'm actually like working, I don't really feel the pain. But when I stop and I get up in the morning, I'm like, oh wow. It's like a sharp pain, like someone's like taking my leg and going like that. Like you stretch your ass up, boy. And honestly, it's pretty painful. It's like a shocking sensation. Like I don't like it. It happens from time to time, not every day, but it can be intense. Like where I'm like, fuck, man, should I go see a doctor or what? And I'm like, nope. So I started doing exercises in the pool and stretching every day, but not intensely. Just nice little pace. I don't want to kill myself and make myself worse. And then today I took a break. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do no exercises, no working, because I had really like put strain on my body yesterday. So yeah, but I'm working on. I'm feeling better though. I'm a lot better than what I was. I was in serious pain like a month ago, 2 months ago, and now I feel a lot better since I've been working out in the pool. My damn dog's making all this noise. Look at her, look, she's licking herself, and now she's choking like an idiot. Calm down, Dodo. Don't be throwing up around here. You're naughty. Don't you dare. Oh yeah, I'm talking to you. Everybody's watching you hacking. You better not throw up on this live. You better not be naughty. Yeah, you know what time it is. All right, I'm gonna take this crazy dog outside before she coughs up a hairball around here or something, and take her ass for a walk. Then I'm gonna go to sleep. Anyway, love you guys. Good talking to you guys. Nick and Indigo Stars. I will be on here tomorrow, so just check me out tomorrow and I'll answer your questions. All right. If you want me to answer your questions off live, just email me at markymarksterror@gmail.com and I'll answer your question. All right. If not, I'll catch you next time. You know I'm good. I'll take care of you. You just learn how to walk the correct way. Heel toe, heel toe. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad you came by. I'm glad you showed up. I've had a lot of people come in here today in both my lives, so I'm actually happy to see everybody and all my friends and talk to everybody. In total, I was on live for 5 hours, 3 hours now, and 2 hours earlier. I've had fun today. Like I should do this more. I really honestly want to come on live more, but I've been so busy lately. But yesterday took a toll on my body. I was going up and down steps, um, helping my friend with the job, and doing that, doing this, and doing that, like a pain in the ass. And the heat doesn't help. So I was like, yeah, I got to take the day off today. I can't do nothing. I just got to relax, because if not, my body's gonna be like, hey, what the hell are you doing? You're not 26, you're 46, stupid. But anyway, love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow, God willing. You guys have a great weekend. If I don't see you, stay positive, stay focused, stay happy, and just keep taking care of yourselves. That's my advice. All right? Mwah. Take care. Good night.